Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, mate? Just give me 1 minute, I think. Yeah, I need to go grab a drink. I'll be 1 minute. Playing The Witcher 3? I just started playing that again recently. Though I don't have much time for video games. So... I am, thank you. I spoke so much there. I was telling you about all this great stuff, and yeah. I was basically saying how I've got 4 screens. I've got a laptop with my Discord and World Anvil on, so if I need to get any information, I go to that. I usually have OBS on my 3rd screen, Stream Foundry on my 2nd screen, and my DM Foundry view on my main screen. So I was just saying that no one's ever seen it before in terms of my setup and layout. So I just thought I'd give you a little walkthrough, but apparently I was muted. Make sure your site isn't muted. I don't know what that means. Also, hi, Adam. Hi. Howdy, hi. Okay. I've got a lot going on here. Hold on. Yeah, I got three monitor setup. That's fairly similar. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, 3 would probably suffice if I wasn't streaming it, but one of my monitors is purely and solely dedicated to OBS. So it somewhat calls for requiring that my laptop. But one day I hope to get a new computer anyways, so. Irritated eye. Not a good sign. Yeah, that's fair. Playing Witcher 3 on my main one, got you on my right and Discord on my left. Nice setup. I just realized there's a cat. Hello. Kitty. I think my channel emoticons or whatever they're called just need to be cat based. Cat themed emoticons. Honestly, the cats are the only reason I join your streams. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad I run entertaining games. I know you're joking. Well, I hope you're joking. No, I appreciate it. I mean, the cats are certainly a draw. Especially that handsome young man. What a guy. He's just enjoying looking outside into the dark ether. We've got some of the new tokens on display today. I'm excited. I'm excited. Super excited. What the hell is that? Oh wow. You've just noticed the cat at the window? The cat at the window is like part of the furniture when I stream. Almost entirely every time I stream, a cat will be sat here. This one's Finnegan. But the other one is Rory, and she sometimes makes an appearance. But Finnegan is definitely I think when I start speaking, he's just drawn to the voice. So he just sits around and I don't know. Maybe it's a comforting thing. Yeah, I should be wearing my glasses too. But I ain't. Because I'm stupid. Thank you for the kitty picture, Zero. Much appreciated. Yeah, it's a good one. 'Tis a good one. Man, this eye is irritated. I've just noticed I've got like this pineapple effect going on the top of my head. Don't focus on it though. Don't look at it too much. What's my
battery? 80%.
Okay. I was concerned my battery might be low, but I'm good. Yeah, I'll just I'll sit up straight as I probably should. This is me sitting up straight. Hold on. But I slouch a lot. You gonna come here? Come on. Hello. Hello. Boop. You gonna lie down on the cushion? Oh. Are you okay? Who lives in the pineapple on Adam's head? Yeah. It's a question for the ages. My partner and I call that shrimp posture. It's a pretty good term for it. Pretty good term. Alrighty, the game shall be starting in approximately 5 minutes. Obviously, for the two of you that have been most active in the chat, one of you is playing in the game, so the other, will already know this as well, that I probably won't be as talkative during the game. But that is what it is. I gotta run the game. I literally sit on my back sometimes. You sit on your back. Sounds incredibly uncomfortable. Incredibly so. I have beasties to kill. I'll just listen and chill. You're a poet and you didn't even know it. Oddly enough, it's more comfortable than sitting normally sometimes. Hey, if it works. If it works. Oh, damn, you're right. I always am. It's a curse. It's a damn curse. Alrighty. Say goodbye to the kitty cat, Finny. You say goodbye. Say bye-bye. He's had enough already. He's too famous now. Too famous. Alrighty, well, my voice will still be here, but I'm going to shut off the webcam as I get into the zone, as they say. So, goodbye. I'll see you on the other side, perhaps. But until then, enjoy killing beasts. And for anyone else who's lurking, enjoy your lurk. And for anyone who won't see this message who comes in at a later date, you're pretty awesome.
Nice.
Hey, Adam.
Hello, hello.
We are down a person at the moment. It does appear.
He's almost always exactly on time. I'm not concerned.
That is true, that is true. I'm not either.
Whoa.
How's everyone doing anyways?
I've been
Alright.
sick because of the booster shot I got yesterday.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah,
I've
those are-
been
that's
having
fun.
I've been having like a super bad headache the entire day, and some generally just sick feelings. But I'm better now.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Hmm.
Hopefully,
Good to hear.
hopefully the session doesn't get too exciting, so that your blood pressure rises and therefore another headache comes on. But we'll see.
If it does, I just took some ibuprofen anyway, so
Okay.
it's fine.
Cool, cool.
It should last another 2 hours, I think. But I am very used to having headaches, so it's totally fine.
Yeah, understandable. Thankfully, I don't get headaches too often, but when I do, well, they freaking suck. Can say that for a fact.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
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 How's it going?
Oh no, it's awful.
Oh,
I
no.
just had 4 hours of meetings in a row.
Oh god.
Oh god. Ugh.
Dude, you sound very tired.
Yeah. I've been talking non-stop for 4 hours.
Well, welcome to D&D, where we'll talk non-stop for about 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
We will, though Adam will likely do most of the talking.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Let's just attack the statues so that we don't have to talk.
Only every now and then when your turn comes back around.
I'll just roll the dice.
Alrighty. Speaking of rolling dice, let's get straight into it. So last we left off, our party of adventurers, the Nameless, ventured via airship up to the peak of the Teitun Suru, a large and winding mountain range that spans a large portion of the country of Zhongli over to the west, on the continent of Celia. As you made this venture, it came to the point where you were indeed required to jump from the airship, having been given some parachutes, for lack of a better term, in which you were to utilize these incredibly safe pieces of equipment to safely float down to the ground, targeting and aiming for a landing spot that you so desired. It just so happens that only one of the parachutes worked, and it was the one that Hifrin wore.
Yep.
And the rest did not succeed, and poor Suji fell to the earth at high velocity and died. The rest of you, however, were in safe hands, as naturally, Jakar can fly. Jakar can fly. Dimmy cast fly upon yourself and Brenna. And it was only dear old Suji that met the wrath of gravity.
I believe the correct term was got gooped.
Yeah, was indeed gooped, and perhaps to Jakar's displeasure, was unable to collect any of said goop for later dealings. With that said, you landed in the cauldron, this small pond / lake. I mean, it's not really big enough to be a lake. I don't know what constitutes a lake. But it was a cauldron of water, nevertheless. And here at this place was a small building, a home, where what is known as an ursine in the world, a bear folk, a person who is humanoid and sort of looks akin to a bear, lived there, and apparently he lived there with friends or allies or members of an order previously. But these individuals are no more for whatever reason, and only he was living there, living alone. He proclaimed to have lived there for 50 years, but in the same hand, he was quite a little doolally, and maybe he's a little bit lost in both mind and soul. Nevertheless, they welcomed the visitors and opened up in regards, debatable. But eventually he would open up and discuss the halls that he protected, those who he was and wasn't allowed to provide entrance to said halls, and what he believed would be the result of people entering said halls. And after a bit of poking around, prodding around, and investigating, you were able to see inside, though information that you were able to garner from peeking inside was limited. But you did see that there was these 4 humongous statues in the room. A pond in the center of it, And that was about as much as you could glean, along with a couple of pillars and a couple of doors that flanked the northern wall. Some further prodding around, you were able to find not only a slab that apparently had this prophecy on, and you were able to decipher it correctly and translate it correctly, but also where it had originated from, which was a large slab wall that was hidden behind vines and flowers and plants. And on this, you understood, you then got the bigger picture in terms of the entire prophecy, if it can be called that, but certainly I'm certain that the Urson would refer to it as a prophecy nevertheless. And with that, as the slab was placed in, as the Urson pushed in the slab into the slot that it had been removed from, the gateway, the doorway to the halls of Teatun Suru were revealed to you, opened. And you all went down, Jakar sort of dropping you off one by one. And that is basically where we pick up. As the party have a look around, you see the statue to the north of Salo, the Titan of the Chant. To the right, you see you see Axia, the Titan of Ruin. To the south, you see Therum, the Titan of the Hunt. And finally, to the west, you see Hora, the Titan of Sight. Additionally, as a note, there is a door in the top left corner of the room, a door to the top right corner of the room, and there are humongous torches, unlit, upon the pillars. What do you all wish to do?
Light those pillars. Someone, please.
Yeah, maybe we should light a torch on them.
You just want to start by lighting the blazes straight away?
I mean, lighting a torch.
Oh, just the torch is fine.
Yeah. Because I don't know what he's referring to.
Oh, don't you have a torch with you?
Yeah, but I thought you lit one last time.
Oh yeah, I lit one for you so you could see while you fly down. So you should have one.
Okay, I'm gonna give Jakar some vision. It's not gonna be a lot,
No.
but it is torch. The room is huge, and you know, although you can't see in the dark, I would imagine that you can still see like silhouettes and stuff. So you'd be able to see like the huge statues. And nevertheless, as you sort of hold the torch and sort of control its direction.
Yeah. So it's dim light, pretty much.
Yeah, as I say, as you point it in certain directions, you see the humongous statues of these titans, as they are sort of claimed to be.
Those torches that you mentioned, right? The big ones.
Sorry?
That right up there, that's one of the big torches you mentioned over there, I think?
It is, yeah. It's probably about 10 to 20 feet off the ground.
Want to check out if there's like oil in them, or you don't think we should light those?
I think we should probably look around before we light those.
Yeah.
All right.
The place
How,
would be a good idea, but- Wait a minute, actually. One
yeah?
second, please. Hiffen pulls out their mace and casts light on it.
Alrighty. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that
Cantrip.
No, I know. The distance on the lighting, is it 40 feet? I believe it's 20 bright
20.
and then further 20 dim.
I believe so. Yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah, as you pull out the mace, you place your hand on the head of the mace, and it just begins to glow. First, very very low and almost gradually as the light spreads out and brightens as you complete the spell. And much like Jakar, you have essentially a handheld torch that in your case can smack people with, I suppose.
You can smack people with any torch.
Yeah,
It's just a glow stick, that's all.
that's fair.
And then heads on over to investigate this thing.
Okay. As you approach, I mean, you almost feel like you've been shrunk down in this room. As you look around, everything is just larger. The torches are humongous, as though built for larger beings. The pillars could encapsulate an entire room in its size and dimension. As I say, as you approach, the torches approximately between 10 to 20 feet high, somewhere in that range. And as you approach it, there are symbols that are very jagged and a design around it. Does anyone other than Brenna understand Dwarvish?
I still understand stuff because I think my comprehend languages is still on. Unless it's been a long time, but I don't think it has.
How long does it last for?
It's an hour long.
Yeah,
1 hour.
It would still be up. As you approach, and Brenna, you obviously see this as well because you understand Dwarvish. The words, or should I say, the symbols don't necessarily mean anything on the face of it. You recognize it as being Dwarvish in origin. And with that said, Brenna, I want you to roll a history check, please.
Okay. It's not history. There.
Whew.
Oh.
As you look over the pillar and the symbols, as I say, the symbols, they don't mean anything in particular in Dwarvish, but they are Dwarvish in origin. And it makes you wonder, it makes you think, it gets you on the thought process. If Titans, if they were real, if this place is as presented, then perhaps it is more true that the Dwarvish language and the Dwarvish characters that they use in their language are more so drawn from Giant and Titans. And that these symbols that you see are not Dwarvish origin, but that your Dwarvish language is Titan origin.
Okay. Does that mean I can actually read it?
As I say, as you look over it, it's not saying anything in particular. It's just symbols and sigils.
Okay.
It would be akin to oh Lord, the word has escaped me. But sort of images that have been sort of printed on something, on a wall, in a cave or something like that. They are depicting a quite abstract scene of towers almost being built and placed on top of one another, and they just sort of rotate all around the pillars, and they climb the entire pillar, which reaches all the way to the top.
But which one did you say was Axia?
Axia is this one over here.
Can you take me to that one, please? And I'm gonna investigate that one while everybody else does whatever.
Okay. Yeah, roll an investigation check. If you can.
Yeah, I can. I'm just gonna quick because I literally just finished working. So
I can roll for you if you want. If that makes things
I'll
easier.
roll. I'm already here.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty good.
19. As you approach, you don't have any. Sorry.
Is it
I
just
got dark
me, or
vision.
is Foundry not rolling for me?
No, same.
What do you mean Foundry's not rolling for you?
Sorry, Forge is not. Okay, I need to reload the page. That's all.
Yeah, it's a bit laggy.
No, it didn't even register the fact that Demi threw out a roll. It's no big deal. I'm just gonna reload the page. Should
Okay.
be fine. Never mind.
Dimmy, you don't have a light on you at the moment, do you? I know you can
No.
see in darkness though.
Yep.
Okay, so as you approach and as you sort of look around the statue, let me get my information up specifically regarding Axia first. But just as a point, as you approach and with your investigation check, one thing that you do notice, obviously the plaques are there, and the plaques read the names of the beings that they present. This one being Axia, the Titan of Hunt. Something that stands out to you more so is again that sort of dwarvish in nature, a symbol on the bottom of the bowl. Now, I believe for you to read written language, you have to touch it. Is that correct?
Do I?
When it comes to what spell is it again? What's it called?
Comprehend languages.
Comprehend languages.
You understand any written language you can see, but you must be touching the surface on which they're written.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, Shaka, can you please fly me up to the boat? I need to touch it.
Wait, is it that
Don't
high
ask why.
Yeah,
It's really high.
It's maybe it's like again this is probably we'll say 25, 30 feet up where the bowl
Oh,
is.
Jesus. Okay, I carry Davy up to the
Thank you.
bowl.
As you fly Dimmy up and Dimmy sort of reaches for the surface, and you glance upon the symbol. It says something, one word, and it just says fire. And to describe Axia slightly, Axia, as it stands before you, is this sort of depicted as this sort of bulging, muscular form, with this what looks like a volcano growing out of their shoulder and back, and they look like they have just like lakes of lava on it. The way that it's been sort of carved and presented looked quite intimidating in that sense, but nevertheless.
All right.
You want to check out the other ones? See if they are similar or different?
Sure.
Oh,
We'll fly to check the other balls.
Jakar, what did you do with the torch as you flew?
I hold it for him, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, well that's an important note. As you do touch it, and as you have the torch in your hand, the symbol glows ever so slightly. And you notice that with your 19 investigation, the closer you get, the brighter the glow gets. But it's not like a brightness that would sort of light up the room. It's just ever so noticeable under the light of the torch.
All right. Now I don't just suspect that using fire will light it up. I'm confident.
And you said that you wanted to look at the others.
Yeah,
as well.
we'll investigate the others.
Okay.
As well.
Okay. I'll just go around clockwise if you want, and then
Sure.
I'll just use the 19 investigation. So you go to Theorem, the Titan of the Hunt. As you once again place your hand on there, you see the symbol and word for Earth.
All right. And I'm assuming it didn't light up because of the torch.
It did not.
Okay.
You then go to the next one, Horror, the Titan of Sight. As you approach and place your hand on that, that has the symbol of air. And it sort of, it's air, but also wind and storm. The way that the word translates, it's not just a straight translation of air. It's air, wind, storm. And then the last being Sallow, the Titan of the chant. As you place your hand on that one, that is water and ice.
Right, well, I'll let everyone know how to activate these things when we decide to do so. I'm not really clear about the Earth one. Should we pile it on or not? I don't know.
I mean, there's plenty of dirt around us, I think.
Yeah. Don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I
Probably
managed
have
to
to try
figure
that.
out the riddle once before. That didn't go too well.
Just want to like throw whatever it's asking for on the thing.
Well, if you're ready to do that, I don't know. Maybe we should look
Let's-
around more. Like, there's some
yeah,
doors to check out as
the-
well.
The room, yeah.
Bring up some light or something. It might help us see. After all, this cave is pretty big and pretty dark.
You think we can light the braziers?
I mean, you'd have to fly someone up there to do it. You're the only one who has wings.
I would be assuming that you will light the braziers by using this, what they're asking for.
Huh. Yeah, that might be a trick as well. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do it now, I don't mind. I just don't want to
Activate stuff, yeah.
activate stuff that you're not comfortable with.
Yeah, let's
Put a rock up the
explore
floor.
first.
I mean, I'm good.
All right. Everyone
you are.
good?
I don't mind exploring too. I'm curious.
But
They
you
kinda
might find
Bounce the rock around
stuff
in my hand.
that Brenna can use or something, since we're in a dwarvish.
Firebolt Axia's brazier.
Okay. Just for the sake of it, roll an attack.
You'll have to roll for it.
Okay. Firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay. You rolled an 11. As you fire off the firebolt, are you just doing it from the ground?
Yeah, I'll try to hit the symbol, I guess. Somewhere around there.
Cool. You fire off the firebolt, it sort of engulfs the bottom part of the bowl that the statue holds. As it does so, the main part of the bowl, the sort of bowl itself, it lights up for a moment of this blue light. Not a blue flame, but just a blue orb, almost. It is then engulfed into the bowl. And as it is engulfed, I need you all to roll initiative.
Ah, shit.
Oh. At least we didn't try to activate them all at the same time.
Yeah. That would have
So
been
very,
bad.
very split off from each other.
Yeah, I also don't think we're like right next to it because I was.
Yeah, I'll allow
Because, like,
yourselves.
we flew around to this one over here, right?
Yeah.
And then I was imagining that like we took the clockwise here, and then I shot a firebolt at it. That's why I said I'm just shooting a firebolt.
Very solid reasoning.
Yeah, I wasn't at the computer to like
No,
move
it's all
myself.
It's all good. Okay. So as this incredibly large elemental of fire is conjured in the bowl, it is its turn. And it does have a decent movement speed.
Oh.
Let me just double check something. Okay. One more. There we go. It's going to move its full speed as the fire sort of spears through the air, through the room, heading towards the center between Brenna, Dimmy, and Jakar and Hifrin. It is going to first of all reach out towards you, Brenna. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Let me just turn this music down a little bit. Okay. So you are hit. Let's roll this separately. That is 14 points of fire damage as the fist strikes into you. And as it does so, you catch on fire. You begin to burn and you are ignited.
Oh.
Lucky.
It is then also going to attack towards Dimmy as well. Oh, that is a natural 20.
Oh no.
Goodbye.
Oh, whoop. Okay. Let me roll this. Uh-oh. That is 30 points of fire damage as the fist of the
Only
elemental
30?
strikes into you. Yeah.
I mean, I still have 6 more than I need.
It rolled a 22 on its first set of damage and then an 8 on the second part. It rolled terribly on the second set of dice.
Jesus.
But with that said, as the room is now ignited and lit up, and so is Dimmy, and so is Brenna. Holy moly! Hold on.
So I'm like burning full on.
You are ignited and burning. That is the fire elemental's turn. With that said, it is over to you, Hifrin. You see 2 of your allies burning, ignited in flames.
Alrighty, so then what Hifrin decides to do is, well, if y'all are on fire, I'm bringing down water, and casts Create or Destroy Water in a 30-feet cube above them.
Okay.
About this
Shit, that
wide,
might be-
from here to here.
How much water is it?
It's a
Don't get
30-foot
it in the
cube, my
water
dude.
bowl.
In both,
a-
like...
It's
Oh,
a
that's a
30-foot
lot of water.
It's a 30-foot cube. I'm trying to cover all of these guys. Right
Okay.
about there. So Brenna and Dimmy and the elementals. I was thinking like that. That's why I was measuring it.
Okay. Does it mention how much water it is in gallons? I feel like it does.
10 gallons.
Okay, that's a lot of water.
I know.
So first of all, sorry, are you wanting Brenner in there as well?
Yes, 100%. That's why I measured it out like this.
There you go.
Wait, isn't that a 30 by 30 then?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a 30 by 30 cube.
So first of all, Dimmy and Brenner no longer ignited. Obviously, the water completely extinguishes the water from them. However, I am going to need both Brenner and Dimmy to roll strength saving throws.
Alright, or you can roll for me.
You want me to roll?
Or we don't have to roll, I'm gonna fail anyway, yeah.
Strength saving throw? I don't know, I've rolled 2 natural 20s, so let's see.
Alright, maybe I should have had you roll for me all the time.
You rolled a 14, which, given your strength, isn't too bad. You both, despite the 10 gallons of water just dropped on your head, as it sort of envelops the area and falls to the ground, you are both able to keep your footing. You are not sort of washed away in the create water spell, but you are no longer ignited either. So you are no longer burning, and we will see what sort of effect that has on the fire elemental going forward.
And I do have a bonus action, and I'm going to use that to throw a actually, yeah, and summon up a spiritual weapon right next to it, right here.
You wouldn't be able to because that's two.
No?
Like that's 2 different spells.
Oh yeah, right.
2 different
Right.
leveled spells, sorry.
You're right. Never mind. Cancel that then. And okay, then I'll just pass on forward.
Alrighty.
Beep boop.
Good job, though. You did notice as the water landed upon it, it did seem to inflict pain on it as it screamed out, if fire could even scream. Just sort of lets off this sort of ignition noise, and cloud begins, steam begins to rise. With that said, after Hifrin, it is you, Brenna.
I'll rage. I don't know what else to do.
Alrighty.
Walk up to it and hit it.
Okay.
Then I use my bonus action to rage. Can I hit it maximum 2 times then, right?
You're 5th level, so yeah, you can attack twice.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll attack twice.
Mm-hmm.
So you're frenzied raging, right?
Yeah, frenzied rage.
Alright.
So and reckless attack.
Alrighty, so advantage.
Advantage. If it wants to roll. It didn't roll with advantage. Didn't ask me, but yeah.
Roll again.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you still hit. The 15 hits, so that's 12 points of slashing damage. Are you
How do
using
you
the?
roll
Are you
with
are you using the
what?
correct weapon?
No, I wasn't. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Just make sure you're using the right one. So that would be 13 plus how much for your rage bonus? Is it a plus 3?
2.
2?
Plus 3, isn't it? Yeah.
So that's 15 points of slashing damage from the first attack. You've got your second attack. I think for advantage it is Alt or Control. I can't remember which one.
Alt. A
Alt.
for advantage.
There you go. Good logic.
It didn't! Man,
didn't do
it
it.
didn't work!
Weird.
Ah. Oh, okay, I roll so bad. Oh, it's 17, isn't it?
Well, it was a 15, but yes, 15 is enough, and that is another 17
yeah,
points of damage. As you slash once, slash twice. It's difficult to tell, but you believe the magic of the weapon is the only thing that's allowing you to sort of catch anything in terms of dealing damage to it. As you cut away, it's almost as if you're cutting away the fire, as it sort of trails behind the axe and then just extinguishes to the ground.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I don't have anything else to do
Alrighty.
then.
With that said, Dimmy, over to you. Just to set the scene slightly, just because I know a lot of your stuff has to do with light, or lack thereof sometimes. You are currently engulfed in the bright light from the fire elemental.
Yeah. How far is it to get away? Pretty far. So, I feel like this guy has taken a lot of beating from Brenna and the water, so I'm not gonna blow like much resource on it. Let me just toll the dead and try to get away from him.
Okay, that's a whiz save.
Yes.
That is an 8, so that's going to be a fail. So that's a 2d12.
2d12. Yeah, you can roll. I got like fucking frying an onion.
I rolled terribly. It's 5 points of damage, but it's 5 points of damage that I didn't take earlier. So
that's alright. Yeah, I'll save my shit.
Coolio. Is that everything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Shakar, over to you. I imagine that you are currently on the ground with pretty much an irrelevant torch in hand as you hold it to no avail, really, because the entire area is now engulfed in bright light.
Yeah, I can't actually see anything. Like, I can see the map, but nothing else.
No.
It sounds like you need to refresh. But do what you want to do first. You're approximately 5, 10. You are like 15 feet away from the creature.
Yeah, I'll move towards Timmy.
Okay. I'll move you if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you wanting to fly at all?
Yeah, fly up a bit, like
Okay.
20 feet, I believe. No, still can't see anything.
Did you refresh?
Yeah.
Can you try moving the elemental, Adam? That
Oh,
told
if
us
I moved, then it worked. Okay, that was weird.
Oh. Yeah, I see what you mean in terms of your vision. It's kind of flashing every time you move. I'm just going to give you
Yeah.
some dark vision,
Okay.
just to fix this.
Also,
Totally
from what I've
dark
noticed,
vision.
it's kind of being buggy on both ends because my lighting is all weird sometimes. I mean, it's working now, I think, but
Okay.
Yeah, this is
it
as
just
soon as
wasn't
you
a minute
moved.
ago, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, as soon as Hifrit moved, I could see her.
Okay.
Well, let's do my turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my sharpshooter and fire at the elemental.
Okay. So bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
That is a miss. Your first arrow just passes through it and lands onto the ground. You said you were using sharpshooter,
Yeah.
so that would make that a 14. That is a miss as well.
Ugh. No, that's everything I can do, I think. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. All the way back to the beginning, it is the Fire Elemental's turn, who is going to turn and strike once again towards Brenna. Actually, first of all, we'll get to that in a second. We'll say that the water finishes just pouring down and enveloping the Fire Elemental as it takes further damage from it. At which point the water will drain into the pool below. Over here. Okay, so the attack on you, Brenna, was a 28 to hit. And that is 21 points of fire damage.
That is not produced, right?
Hmm?
That's not produced.
That is not reduced.
20.
It was 21.
What? 21.
It is then going to pass through you.
What? Man, I'm dead already.
You are ignited once again, by the way. It is going to pass through you and enter the space of Hifrin. Hifrin, as you're stood there and you're sort of looking towards this fire elemental, it envelops you and your area, and the area that you sort of stand in, sorry. The fire elemental just
Oh my.
whirls around you and as I say, it envelops you. Speaking of which, Hifrin, it is your turn. I need you to roll a... Nothing. You don't get to roll anything. 2 minutes. You do, however, take 16 points of fire damage as the fire envelops around you. And you are once again, or at least for the first time in this battle, but you are ignited.
Okay, then
Different?
Then we're gonna have to go. And then, honestly, next thought is, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and once again conjure up more water, because I'm not dealing with this.
Okay. Where do you drop the water?
I am the center.
All right. Out of curiosity, do you want to fight against being washed away with water? You can choose to fail it if you want.
I don't think it'd be too big. And no, they're just gonna kind of. At this moment, they are literally engulfed in flames, so I don't think they're thinking.
Okay.
They're 100% not thinking. So once again, no, just no care given. Panic summons that water all around.
Okay.
In fact,
I just want to clarify. Do you want
in
to
fact-
save against the water washing
No.
you away? Okay.
No, not saving against the water and doing it at level 2. So instead of 10 gallons, it's 20.
Okay. So even more water lands on the area as it lands onto the form of the elemental. As I sort of alluded to, it is indeed going to land and sort of wash away. You are going to wash away with it. If you want to move your token to your... It's not letting me ping for some reason. But like, over here.
Oh.
You are again and naturally extinguished of the flames that ignited you, as is Brenna as the water lands. And Brenna, I need you to roll a strength saving throw, please.
Okay. Do I have advantage now? Because I'm raging? No. I don't
No,
know.
On checks for sure, not sure about saves.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
not sure.
it's only
No,
your,
not safe. Yeah.
you get advantage from strength saves if you use your feature.
Yeah. I was going to.
Well-
Oh, okay, but I don't need
Doesn't
to.
matter anyway.
You plant yourself like a tree, hold yourself tight, as the water just passes through you, and it almost sort of moves around you as you just stand still. You don't even get sort of knocked slightly or anything. You are comfortable where you are, and ready to take on this creature even more. Hifrin, it is still technically your turn. I will say that you are prone.
I'd agree with you there.
And unless you want to specifically try and get out the water before you land in the little pool, at which point you might need to make like a strength check yourself.
Yeah, no. I'd say scramble back to feet and move. Scramble back to feet and move.
Okay, roll.
feet this way.
Okay, roll a strength saving throw.
Got it. I'll go back here. Normal or advantage or disadvantage, rather.
Just normal.
Okay. Looks like it's good enough.
14. Yeah, as the water is sort of flowing out, you push yourself up pretty quickly, using the mace as a bit of a handhold, and then you're able to move past the water and move to wherever you want to move to.
20 feet that way.
Alrighty, anything else? You've still got your bonus action.
Technically, because I did that at second level, could I pull up a spiritual weapon?
No, so if
No?
you
Okay.
cast a leveled spell, the only other spell that you could cast is like a cantrip.
Cantrip? Okay. Then we're just gonna have to continue on forward.
Alrighty. It is over
I
to you,
do not have
Brenna.
any bonus action cantrips.
I'm gonna go up to him and can I shove him using my ability? It's a fire elemental, so it's quite not it's.
No, that's fair. I don't think there's anything that says that it can't be shoved or pushed. But let's have a look.
incorporeal, you can't touch it. But I don't think it's incorporeal. She hit it with her axe earlier.
Yeah.
Orda?
I just need to check something. Huh. This creature cannot be grappled, restrained, or knocked prone. I'm going to say
Doesn't
that
say it can't be shoved.
no, but shoved isn't a status. I'm going to say, actually,
How about a special action that you can use to move something?
It's fire though.
I think there are rules like about sizes on it, but if you got, I don't know.
Pretty frickin' big.
yeah. What does it say about the size category in the feature?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't think it says anything about the size.
I'm going to say that as you go to push it, the form almost just engulfs your hands. You cannot shove this creature.
Okay, yeah, that I'm totally fine with that. But
But it is, for you, that is a free action, so you've not wasted anything. You can still attack your 3 times if you want to do.
Brenda still get the other advantages from the thing?
No.
I haven't.
It's only
shoved
if you
it, so-
shove a creature, yeah.
I don't know. Fine.
I just don't. Okay, yeah. Frenzied. What? Oh, I did. I don't get this. Why is it not rolling advantage?
Nevertheless, 23 hits, for sure.
Yeah. +2.
+2, that is 14 points of damage on the first attack.
Did not advantage there.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to roll advantage, so... Yeah, 27 hits. I think you already rolled damage, didn't you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I probably did. Yeah.
So that's 17 points of slashing damage on the second one. Is once again 2 slashes of the great axe go into the elemental form. It looks hurt for a fire elemental as it sort of wavers and flickers in and out. You still have your third attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, another 27 is definitely going to hit. And that is 12 points of slashing damage for the third one. As you slash it the third time, and the fire once again sort of, almost like water just being sort of splattered to the ground as you go for it. The form of it, again, diminishes and shrinks almost and dims slightly. Anything else on your turn, Brenna?
No.
No? Dimmy, over to you.
Can I get far enough away from it to be in dim light?
Let me double check. I think it's a 50-foot range bright light.
It's dim light even enough. I need to be, I don't know.
Oh, to get to dim light, you would have to be out of the 100-foot range. So, like, here.
Alright, so I can't really get away enough to get advantage.
Not quite.
Alright. It's fine. So how's it looking after getting doused in water twice and smacked with an axe?
It is hard to judge in terms of health, but it certainly looks like it's dimming and weakening. Yeah, you feel confident that it's sort of on its last legs? Question mark.
Alright. I think Jika can probably finish it off then. It's very accurate, as we just saw.
Yeah.
So I will just toll the dead it.
Alright. Wisdom save again.
And
That is going to be a save that time with a 19.
okay. It's saved.
Yeah.
I'll just move. I'll still move a bit.
Okay.
Because I'm almost dead.
Fair.
Too much. All right, Jika, what's you?
Yeah, and speaking of which, Jakar, is your turn as Dimmy retreats slightly behind you. What do you wish to do?
I'm just gonna shoot it normally.
Alrighty. Roll your attack. 18 hits. Roll your damage. You have a d6 as well. Jakar?
Yeah, I'm a
There we
bit
go.
slow.
No, it's alright. Alright, 16 points of damage as the arrow hits its target. Dimmy. Not Dimmy, Jakar. How do you want to do this?
Ooh, how does this work?
As you fire the arrow,
Shoots his head, but yeah.
as you fire the arrow, it lands into the form of the fire, and as it strikes in, and the arrow is engulfed in the flames, quite quickly, almost as if the arrow absorbs the flame. The arrow lands on the ground, and as the fire is absorbed, you just now have this burning arrow lying on the ground. No elemental form stands or flies before you. With that said, as that sort of fires off, the rest of the water once again flows into the pool in the center of the room, which is almost entirely full now.
The water into it.
Yeah.
How's is the brazier now alight, or is it just like summon the elemental and it's done?
From where you are, and given the now loss of light in the room, as you look over, you see that the rim of the ball, the underneath of the ball, is sort of not burning, but it's certainly alight with this sort of fiery glow to it. There is certainly no fire within the ball, but it's shown signs of something changing and affecting. And as you're so close to the door, you see, now that you've actually gotten to the door, first of all, the symbology on the door is that of the different elements. Fire interwoven with air and water and earth. And you now see that part of the fire that interwoves between the different elements is now slightly glowing on the door. Nothing changes with the door other than that. It doesn't open or anything, but that symbol is glowing now.
All right, I think we need to light the others to open the doors, but don't light any yet.
Yeah, I'm very hurt as well.
I'm taking a break, and I'm just gonna check this door before I take a break. Is it also the same fire shit on it?
It is identical from what you can tell as you go over to it.
Okay.
Same symbols, and now the fire is glowing slightly.
All
Anyone
the doors are
need
the
some,
same. See you in 1 hour.
Anyone needs some good berries?
I don't think you have enough good berries for me.
I mean, it's 10 health.
Are we gonna find 3 more of those things or
Oh,
not?
well. I don't know, but I'm not lighting any more braziers until I've had a nap.
Thank you very much.
Goddamn good berries.
What if the door doesn't it has a time limit? Maybe.
We'll go tomorrow. I don't know. If we have to fight them at the same time, we need to be better prepared, is what I'd say. And starting off with me almost getting killed is not the way to go.
That's true.
Oh, fucking hell.
We
And I
can
think-
take a rest if we if you want. But
Yeah,
I
let's
think
take
you
a
also
short
got
rest.
lucky with Heffrin dousing the elemental.
Yeah, that was quick thinking. Good job.
It was fire. I don't like that, and water makes it go away. So there. Also, ow.
Solid reasoning.
Okay, so you're going for a short rest, is it?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, you sort of sit down, relax, see to your burns and wounds and whatnot. Naturally, if you are short resting, you can roll any hit die you wish to roll. Gain any features that you would roll. Brenna, as a point, you are exhausted.
yeah, I know. I have that. I have. Yeah, I know.
2 ones.
Oof.
And the 2.
Good lord.
21. Still need more. And then the 6, 27. And I rolled all of my hit dice. Yep.
So because of my
Can you
parafat, I
choose
gain
how
double
many?
hit die.
Oh.
Well, double points for a hit die, so that's 18. Should be right.
What was that
Feel
difference,
it.
sir?
No. I am talking to myself.
Oh.
Really. No.
So,
What I was talking about was because of my parafat wound closure. Roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores. So
okay, yeah.
that means I'm full healed.
Cool.
So, Ibby, you sure you don't want those berries?
That's good.
I mean, I'll take 5. Oh no, I need 3 right now.
How much
But
does Brenna need? Just the rest?
Wait, how much does a good berry heal?
A 1? I have 10.
Well, I am at a 47 of 55, so I don't think a good berry is gonna help.
To be fair, you did go for the Titan. The first Titan you went for has the title the Titan of Ruin. So
yeah, I wanted to get that one out the way.
yeah.
Which one are you taking next, then?
Whichever you want. I don't really know if I can light up any of the other ones.
How do you think it works when? Because I remember the Titan saying, "I won't be hunted." Do you think it applies with this?
I don't know.
Possibility.
The hunt one, I think he wanted Earth, right?
Yeah.
You did take like a rock or something, just put it in the bowl.
Where'd it go?
I mean, it is
Different just picks one up off the floor.
Okay.
Before we actually do that, any traps we could set up or prepare?
Yeah, let me just hide over here. Alright, you're opening up the far one over there, right? I'm ready.
Or both of you?
that one down here was Earth, right?
The one at the very bottom to the south is Earth.
How
Theorem of the Titan of
high
Hunt.
up was the ball again?
As I say,
25
maybe it's like
feet?
25 feet or so.
Different just starts throwing rocks at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a rock.
Okay. You can either roll a Dex or Strength check for me, please.
Take a check. It's strength with disadvantage. Oh no.
It didn't have to be disadvantage. I know I'm asking for a check, but this is technically an attack roll.
Oh.
Never mind. The first one that you rolled was a natural one, anyways. Hifrin, did you say you were rolling as well?
Yep. They're throwing rocks.
Okay. You throw a rock and ding, 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 the rock lands directly in the bowl.
Nice.
Nothing
just
happens.
All right. Well, then they just keep throwing more until something's gonna.
I'll carry up one of the big rocks lying in front of us.
Okay. You just grab a random rock,
Yep.
fly up to the
So
top,
all
land one in there.
Yeah.
There's probably a couple now in there from Hifrin and Brenna just throwing rocks one after the other.
probably hit you or something.
Nothing happening.
Nothing happens.
Try,
I
try
pick
poking
some.
it against the symbol.
I take some sand out of my pockets and put it on the floor.
You just have sand.
I'm
in your
not
pocket?
doubting that you have sand in your pocket, but where did you get this sand from?
You know, there's
Well,
always a bit of sand in your pocket if you're out and about.
Or maybe.
It's like a little bit of sand. Do you think that has anything to
It's
say?
like a tiny little handful of sand.
Roll a D100 for me, please. Let's see if Jakar has sand in his pocket. You reach in there and you might have a couple of granules of sand, but nothing substantial.
Is the ground all rock? Is it nothing dirt or anything like that?
The ground around you is all rock. Roll a perception check for me, Brenna.
Perception disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
That one's really coming in handy.
Jakar, what is your passive? Your passive's pretty high, right?
19.
19, yeah. As you sort of look around, you might even sprinkle your granules of sand. Those that are on the ground might see that the symbol below the bowl glows the gentlest of glows, but it seems to suggest that there is not enough earth or whatever it might be within the bowl itself. But
We need more sand.
Jakar, as you look around, the ground at the bottom of the pool is dirt, not stone.
Okay.
See anything at all, or?
Yeah, I see dirt at the bottom of the pool.
Get it then.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I just imagine
you
Demi
think a
not hearing
handful-
this conversation, just seeing us for picking up dirt.
You think a handful is
I see
enough?
what you're doing.
I mean, maybe, but let me just do. No.
Do I
won't do
carry
that.
a shovel?
Do you carry a shovel?
Good question. Do you carry a shovel?
No.
Nice.
Well, I know what I'm buying next.
Pak rechts.
I mean,
Oh well, do
if it holds out their mace, dig up some with this.
can
'Cause,
we take like we have like a bowl or something that we eat from, right?
Sure.
I've used
can
that
we
bowl
just
before.
fill that with dirt?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay, let's do that.
Ain't a bad idea.
I'm gonna do that. Fill the bowl
Okay.
with dirt.
Alrighty. So
I carry one
Jakar
bowl over.
collects a small bowl full of dirt. And what, you just pour the dirt into the large bowl, yeah?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You pour it in, and once again this blue light ignites, and this time you being above the bowl and being sort of there at the bowl. Don't you try and move. I saw your mouse.
Didn't do anything yet.
You as you're sort of flying above it and you let the dirt fall into it, this blue orb almost absorbs the element, even the rocks included, as it then sort of diminishes slightly, and then it erupts and creates the form of not one, not two, but 6 earthen elements. I need everyone to roll initiative again for me, please.
Oh, this is
Fucking ready
rough.
this time. These are little ones. It's not. Maybe it's not that bad.
They
Well,
are
that's not.
they are smaller as they
Yeah.
sort of and Jakar obviously being where you are, they're almost these sort of angry little earth elementals. You've probably read or heard of actual earth elementals. They're usually quite large and these sort of rock dirt creatures. These ones are certainly much smaller. With that said, they also rolled pretty terribly for their initiative, so don't feel too bad. But with that said, Dimmy, you are first to react.
Yeah, that's good. Actually,
Did they pile up and fall out of the ball?
Just a bunch of angry
this is
little
weird.
rock men.
What's wrong with my spells on D&D Beyond? Anyway, so I'll step out, and because I could only swap one spell a day, I don't have my fireball. That's why I don't have it. Shit.
Ah,
I was meant to take fly away for shatter, which would have been really good, but I swapped it off for comprehend languages because we needed to get in here.
Yeah. Tough stuff.
So in that case, I'm like, I reach out to cast fireball and I realize that I don't have it. Like, fuck. Was waiting for this for months to cast fireball. And I think for a bit, and I don't have any AoE on me. Shit. I will cast spiritual weapon, second level. Do I reach far enough? 60 feet.
60 feet.
No, I don't. Never mind.
so have
Guiding. Never mind. I twin spell a second level guiding bolt
Okay.
on the two guys.
At the front.
Yeah, let's say at the front.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I'll
roll.
spend 2 sorcery points, and I will get advantage here, I believe,
Yeah, you are.
because I'm.
Despite me changing the lighting of the map, you are in dim light. At the
Right,
very
awesome.
least.
So in that case,
Dark.
my
You're in darkness, right?
yeah, my first. Yeah, I don't know if it doesn't want advantage again. I need to. Right, I'll just roll
Wait,
twice. Well, what the hell did it do?
Why doesn't it want to roll advantage? That's so
Right,
weird.
anyway, that's the first attack.
Yeah, I mean a 25 definitely hits for 23 points of damage. The
20
one on
plus 25,
yeah,
yeah.
as you strike out the guiding bolt, striking the one on the left as we look at it on the map, it begins to glow and it tears away half of its body as the guiding bolt strikes into it. That one is not looking good and looks ready to be knocked over by a strong wind.
Yeah, and then the second one next to it, cast with advantage. Again, didn't roll with advantage. Oh, or did it? No, it didn't.
No, it didn't. I think there might be something going on with Foundry.
And
I'll
my
have to double
advantage
check
is
them.
3 rolls, so
Yeah.
so I'll roll another 2d20, keep highest
Mhm.
for the second attack, and see if any crit. No crit,
Uh,
but it should hit.
what's the max roller? 10 plus what? I imagine.
Then
does it?
plus 9.
Yeah, easy hit. And that's another 22 points of damage on that one. Similar situation as it begins to glow. Once again, the half of its form is just demolished. As again, it looks pretty rough.
Alright, then I'll just hide back
Alrighty,
with them.
retreat back into the shadows.
No hit dice.
Fair, yeah. And Jakar is over to you.
Okay.
I'm going to say they are within 5 feet of you.
But you get advantage if you attack them, so it'll be straight roll.
Mijn motor was wel sneller geweest in deze.
Okay.
Or you could just move back. Get
Yeah,
attacked.
disengage. Right?
You can move back. and they'll get an attack, or you can use your action to disengage, which means you wouldn't be able to attack.
Yeah, no. I'll just move back.
Okay. They are both going to attack towards you. First one on the right, attacking, I believe that's going to be a miss with an 11 to hit.
Yeah, that misses.
And then the second one, that is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But you are now away from danger as you fly away, turning as you fly, taking aim, I assume, as you take your shot.
Yes. First, the left one.
To the left one with advantage, so roll twice. Alright, Foundry, calm down. So that's a 26 to hit. Yeah, roll your damage. The first one falls as the rest of the earth elemental crumbles and collects within the bowl as that one dies.
Okay. Next shot.
To the one on the right this time, I assume?
Yeah.
Advantage again.
Whoa.
17 hits. For 7. Do you get that on every attack, or is it just one?
As every creature. When you hit a creature with a weapon, which can take this extra damage only once per turn.
Once per turn.
Yeah, but I
Each
don't know-
creature once per turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Creature.
Right, I get you. So yeah, as you loose the arrow once again, this one is still alive, but you take a good chunk of the earth form away from it. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. It is the Earth Elemental's turn. It is going to jump down towards Hifrin, and as it does, it almost sort of dips and dives into the earth, almost as if the earth below it is water to it. And as it sort of comes back up, it is going to strike towards you, Hifrin. Oh, that's a terrible attack. That is a 7 to hit Hifrin.
So 7?
Yeah.
Nope. Very much too low.
The second one is going to approach, and again, similar, as it dives into the earth and comes back up, it is going to strike you for a 13 to hit.
Nope.
This one will go to Brenna, as it dips into the earth and comes to strike towards you as it comes back out. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh no.
That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage to Brenna. This one is going to come towards Hifrin. And as it comes back up, it is going to... My god, apparently every attack against Hifrin is terrible. That is a 7 to hit.
No.
Yeah, they're just going to surround you. As
Oh, no.
the next one comes out towards you. That is also terrible. That is a 6 to hit.
Obviously missing once again.
Yeah. As all of the earth elementals forms sort of just come out towards you, at least the ones that are still alive, that is their turn, as they achieve almost nothing on their turn. Brenna, over to you.
I'm gonna just normal hit the guy in front of me.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
A 13 misses the first strike, hitting into the stone of its form, but it just sort of lands on it and it pushes you away. You still have your second attack.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Better.
one's going to be a hit, yeah. This time, as it pushes you back, you give a firm smirk as you land the axe back down, basically where you attacked it the first time, and it chips away a huge rock from its form, landing on the ground. Still alive, but looking hurt.
And I'm gonna shove it. I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
The guy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Free action to push. What is the range distance on it? Is it 10
15
feet?
feet.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. Just as a note, in future, might be best for you to do that first.
Yeah. It was just to get him away, really.
Yeah. But no,
So-
yeah, as you strike into it, you just sort of use the axe and the handle of the axe just to shove it. And as it's shoved, it almost just sort of floats through the earth, this time sort of landing against the statue that it represents.
By closing the distance, can I get another attack then? Or what? How does it work?
I don't believe you get a free attack, but let's double check it.
No.
I believe it's just
No,
that you
yeah,
get...
okay. I get like double damage.
You get advantages, yeah, you get advantages if you are to attack it
Yeah.
after shoving it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anything else? Do you want to move at all, or are you okay there?
I'm gonna move to the Hiffern to help.
Alrighty. And speaking of helping Hiffrin, it is your turn. You find yourself surrounded by these annoying little earth elementals, which seemingly have increasing difficulty trying to hit you.
Very, very clearly. So Hifrin decides. Well, Hifrin, me. Anyway, spiritual weapon summons up right here, behind them, behind these two on. I can't freaking do the ping. So it's
Is
not
there
working,
okay?
but,
One up?
where- I cannot see it.
Yeah,
Even I can't.
it's not there.
Really?
I cannot see it. Nope. Which is kind of annoying. I don't know if my music has also decided to cut and stop working.
Do you see the light?
Yeah.
No,
So
There.
I
Oh,
see that light.
Okay, we'll use that as your spiritual weapon.
Alrighty then. Hell yeah. Then for now it's fine there. And strike out, and that one will go ahead and strike out towards the one above it.
Okay. Just as a note, I can see where your mouse is pointing, so if you just circle
Okay,
with
yeah.
the mouse, then that's good enough indication for me.
This one then.
Coolio? Yep. Roll your attack.
Where is my thing? Yeah.
Spiritual weapon comes in with a 13 to hit, which misses, unfortunately. As the form of the spiritual weapon slams down, the earth elemental just sort of sinks into the earth to dodge the attack and then grabs onto the sides of the floor and pulls itself back up afterwards. You still have your action, though.
That's fine. Then we're gonna turn to the one. Well, turn back at it and try and hit it with my mace if I can.
Alright, roll your attack.
Freaking jerk! You're supposed to get hit.
That does hit. As you strike into it, your mace is non-magical, I believe. As you strike into it, you deal some damage. You chip away some of the stone and earth, but it does not deal as much damage as perhaps you would expect it to.
Alright, well, then we are SOL, and there's nothing else I can do.
All right. I guess with that said, it is back to the beginning of the round. Dimmy.
hey,
There's a lot of them.
get out. See, still pretty far, but within 60. Can I do? So, all right, let's
Down here real quick.
let's use that spiritual weapon over here.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop you another dance on light.
Whatever. Attack the one that's already damaged, or one that's already damaged.
There's this one here at the bottom, which got hit by which got hit by your guiding bolt originally. That one's really
Okay,
hurt.
that one. Yeah, let's finish that one then.
Okay.
That's 15 hit.
15 does hit.
Alright, let's try to finish that one.
7 points of damage as the spiritual weapon strikes into it. It is still alive, but it's barely holding itself up as it strikes into it.
I'll firebolt it.
Alrighty.
Because I want to finish one off.
What? Firebolt.
Firebolt, not fireball. I mean, if I could fireball all of you right now, it would be really nice, but I don't have it. There you go.
17 hits.
Oh,
And 11 is enough to finish it off as the firebolt strikes through the darkness, sort of lighting up the surrounding areas as it strikes into the form of the earth elemental falling to the ground. That's another one down. With that said, Jakar, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move a bit more back.
Okay.
A bit.
more.
The door isn't open yet. Where are you going?
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the one in front of Brenna.
Okay.
I'm gonna use sharpshooter as well.
Okay.
You know what's funny is I just realized is technically my mace would still be a light with light.
Yeah, it is. That is going to be a hit. So roll your damage plus 10. So that is 17 points of damage. Plus 1. 18 points of damage as the arrow soars through the air. You all hear the arrow as it cuts through the air in this sort of chamber, and it sort of threads the needle between Brenner and Hifrin, striking the earth elemental in its sort of facial area. It's now just stood there. It's still alive, but it's stood there with this arrow sticking out of its face.
Fancy.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the one next to Hifrin. Next.
The one to the right.
Yeah.
Okay. Same deal. Sharpshooter.
Yep, same deal.
Okay. Yep, that's going to be a hit. Jakar's getting back into the swing of things. So that is
Actually, you know.
yeah, that is 20 points of damage as again the arrow is loosed through the darkness until it sort of enters the area of Hifrin. And it's sort of lit with this radiant light striking into the earth elemental. Once again, striking into it, and it's still alive. Anything else, Jakar?
Yeah,
No, I think that's it.
Alrighty. It is the elemental's turn. This one... It is going to disappear almost as it once again dives into the earth, and it begins to presumably move, but you hear nothing, you see no movement. This one is going to attack towards Hifrin. Basically, the remaining three are just going to try and slam Hifrin. That is an 18 to hit Hifrin.
That meets my AC.
Yeah, that is 4 points of damage to Hifrin.
Alrighty.
The next one is going to be a miss with a 10. And that is another 10. So the next two miss. But the first one strikes into you as you try to shield it. It sort of just whacks into the shield, knocking it back into you. Wins you a little bit. But with that said, that is the Earth Elemental's turn. And it is over to Brenna.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Can I shove it now? The thing? And then get the bonuses?
You can, yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's how it's
Don't
sort
you
of set
keep,
up.
like, for some time?
Well, I didn't get the benefits.
Oh.
So. Because I didn't close the
So the benefits when you shove someone is that you gain advantage. So it's something to keep note of. You now have advantage of strength on strength saving throws and Constitution saving throws for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
So that's irrespective of whether you attack someone or not. That's just if you shove someone using the feature. You also gain temporary hit points equal to your character level, plus your strength modifier, plus your Constitution modifier. So your character level is 5, con modifier is 3, and strength is 4. So that's 7 plus 5, that's 12 points of temporary HP that you've got.
Okay.
But yes, you could shove them now if you wanted to, and then as you close the distance, when you attack, that's when you get the benefit to your damage.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay. Just the one in front of you, I assume?
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you shove it once again with the handle of the axe, and close the distance as you do so.
Oh. Then I'll attack, I guess.
Yeah. Oh.
So is that quad dice or what?
Let me see how broken I made this.
I mean, quad dice is not a problem. The problem is you didn't put a limit of usages on it.
Oh yeah, no. Okay. So it does just double your dice, so that's going to be. What would you usually roll for a great axe? It's
12, right?
a d12.
Yeah, yeah.
So it'll be 4d12.
Oh. I'm just gonna... roll it.
4d12 plus 5, to be precise.
Okay, I've rolled this, and that's plus 5.
Okay. So 34 points of damage as you roll pretty well for that. As the axe swings into it, yeah, that is more than enough to kill that earth elemental as you just slam into the side of it, basically turning it to dust and sand as it scatters to the ground. Yeah.
Jesus, Brenna. It's rough even for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still have your second attack.
Yeah, I'll walk up to this one and attack that one.
Alrighty. 23 hits.
Oh, 7.
For a pitiful 7. What do you call this? After you 34 points of damage. The second attack, as you turn and take a sidestep, you slam into the side of it. It sort of feels a little bit sturdier as it strikes into the side of it, but yeah, you chip away slightly nevertheless.
And I got shocked of at the fact that I did so much damage. So I kind of like, oh shit. And that's why I didn't do as much damage on the next.
Alrighty, Hifrin, over to you.
A weapon of mine. And then strike out to the one Brenna hit.
Alrighty, go for it.
That'll even connect. Nope.
14 just hits for
Really? Okay.
6 points of force damage as the spiritual weapon strikes into it.
And then I guess I will just hold it at it.
Okay, wisdom save.
15.
That is a 14.
Yep. 6%.
Anything else, or you want to move at all?
No, we're not gonna worry about moving right now.
Alrighty.
I trust my armor.
Dimmy, over to you.
And on top of that, Dimmy.
Yeah, we'll attack the one that's... Well, I guess it doesn't matter, we're killing them now anyway. The one that's more hurt.
Okay, I'll be the one on the right of Hifrin.
Yeah, with the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So actually, whatever, I'll firebolt it first. Let's do that.
Okay. 21 hits. For 8 points of fire damage as the firebolt strikes into the earth elemental. Still alive.
Alright, then. Weapon it.
18 hits. For another 7 points of damage. It's still alive, but as the earth begins to get chipped away and sort of scatters to the ground, it is looking rough and having difficulty holding itself up.
Alright. I'll move a little bit. That's it.
Alrighty. Jakar, over to you. As you hide behind a statue about 5,000 miles away.
I'm gonna shoot the one to the right of her.
Okay, yeah, roll your damage. Roll your attack.
I'm gonna roll with sharpshooter.
Okay.
I can like
That is
you
a miss.
always do sharpshooter, but you like always fail.
Well, I mean, he succeeded twice last time, so.
Yes.
But the arrow loose does not strike your target, unfortunately. Second attack though. That one will hit, and regardless of what you roll, it's going to kill it. So, as your arrow looses, striking the elemental form, once again it is just turned to dust and dirt as it falls to the ground, dead.
Nice. Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. With that said, as you all sleep on the hidden one, and it sleeps on actually hitting you. Hifrin, as you're sort of stood there, defending yourself from potential attacks, the earth elemental comes out of the ground and strikes towards you. I believe the highest one was a 14 to hit, which is going to miss. As you just bash it away with as I punch my microphone, you bash it away with the with your shield, and it fails to land an attack on you. This one is going to turn and strike towards Brenna. Brenna is a 15. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Oh no!
And that's obviously taken from your temp HP first.
Yeah, it did that automatically, so.
Yeah. And with that said, as the two remaining earth elementals stand before you, that is their turn. Brenner, is over to you.
We'll hit the guy.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah, okay, I thought I rolled damage first, I didn't mean to.
15 hits. For 12 points of damage. 27 hits.
What? Does it?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Oh,
13
wow.
points of damage on the second slash as both strikes dig into it. Once again, the form begins to diminish and be scattered to the ground. It's looking real bad, but it's still alive.
Man. Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty, Hifrin.
Alrighty. Then I guess that this spiritual weapon will once again swing down towards this one.
Alrighty.
He's right in front of Brenna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I cannot figure out how to roll the damage and its attack on its own, so I'm just doing that.
It's okay. It speeds things up, if anything. That is a 20 hit for 10 points of damage, as that one, as the spiritual weapon strikes into it, the form of the earth elemental falls to the ground.
Alrighty, and then I will try again to toll the dead, the one behind me.
Okay.
Again, 13 wisdom save.
That is a fail with a 10.
Alrighty then.
It's D12s.
Yep. Those are D8s.
They are.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and roll 2d12. Might be schmick.
Whew.
17.
17 points of damage as the bell that only it can really react to or see goes off at its head. It sort of falls back under its hind legs as it sort of collects itself. Once again, it's looking rough as Earth begins to crumble away, but it is still alive, just about.
I can still move my weapon if necessary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then just put it next to it on the other side, opposite of Demi's.
Alright. As the Earth Elemental finds itself surrounded by spiritual weapons, it is...
It's a firebolt to its face, presumably.
Alright. The release of a firebolt definitely hits for 18 points of damage. Good damage as the firebolt strikes into it. The Earth Elemental form diminishes, and the last of the form dissipates as all of the Earth Elementals are dealt with. Once again, this time the bowl begins to ignite. The outer rim of it and the underneath of it begin to sort of dimly glow with this sort of brown earthen colour. And anyone who looks towards the door will notice and recognise the symbol upon the door of the earthen symbol begin to glow a similar colour.
My friend, we can hear you breathing.
Huh?
We can hear you breathing. Your microphone picks up.
With that said, as silence takes the chamber that you find yourself in, what do you wish to do?
How much time do we have on the weapons? Not that long, right?
They're
10 minutes, right?
10 minutes? Or
Yeah.
1 minute?
No.
10 minutes.
Are they 10 minutes?
Yeah, but it says on the sheet.
1 minute. They are 1
Sure.
minute.
Yeah,
Oh,
it definitely
maybe I-
says 1 minute on the
Hold
sheet.
on. Maybe I misread something.
It's okay. It's
Yes.
1 minute.
I
So
did misread. Very smart.
if you wanted to continue to utilize them, you'd probably just have to dive straight into...
I'm just thinking how far can we even move them?
mm,
Like 20 feet around? It'll be like 1, 2,
That's
3
3 rounds.
rounds. And then there'll be like 3 rounds left. What was this one?
that is Horror, the Titan of Sight. And for lack of a better term, it is the air one.
I don't know how we're gonna activate that in time. If we can blow on it really quick, we'll still have weapons for the next fight. We'll start moving them. We'll start moving them. Slowly.
We'll say this: you're able to get them moved over. Whilst you debate on how you're going to blow on the ball, I'm going to quickly run to the toilet. I can still hear you, but yeah.
Jika, can you blow on it with your wing? I don't know.
You like flap your wings extra hard.
I don't have any spells for this either. So.
About wind or air, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those
Or
are the same
storm.
thing.
You don't have
Mm.
any like that, Hifron? Like spell or something?
No, I don't. It's a water
Hmm.
thing. That's all.
Jika, you have to
Come
do
in
it.
handy with the other one, but
Yeah, I think Jakar has to.
There's
pass it.
plenty of water around for the other one. That's not a problem.
I can still make more. And as a
You don't
and
need
as
to
a, and as a
spend the
point,
spell on it.
they pull it. They continue holding their water skin up. I can still make more. It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay then. But yeah, I think the only way of doing it is Jakar flapping his wings. I guess. I don't know.
Come on, flap harder.
Yeah.
I can actually see the weapons. They look like ghosts to me.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
they do have icons.
By the way, is that breathing still coming through at all? Or...
Little.
Oh, it's not that much.
Okay, like only when I talk, really.
Okay.
I don't hear anything, so.
Just had to up my sensitivity.
So Is Jakar wafting his wings upon the bull?
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
Righty.
Just for the sake of things, roll a strength check for me, please.
Oh, wrong thing.
What is your strength modifier? It's just
-1.
-1? Okay. So that'd be
Wow.
14. As you fly up, and it takes a couple, but as you sort of bring the wings and wave them and bring them forward, you all that are on the ground do see the glowing, this sort of white, almost sort of light blue color begin to glow, and it takes a couple, but as you do so, once again a form appears around before you. First of all, a blue orb presenting itself, and you feel yourself almost drawn to it, being the source of this wind that's being conjured. You feel yourself, as I say, almost drawn to it, and as it does, it sort of emanates this gust towards you. I'm going to say that you're blown back 5 feet as a form appears beside you, and I need everyone to once again roll initiative.
Wow.
What did you roll, Jakar? You haven't? Roll initiative, please.
Yes.
Okay. I believe Jakar would go first. I imagine Jakar's dex is better.
I hope so.
With that said, yes, Jakar, you are to go first as this sort of raging windstorm appears before you.
I run away at first.
Okay.
And I cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. So another spell slot down.
Yep. Yeah, and I attack with Sharpshooter.
The first attack is going to miss as the arrow strikes into the statue behind the elemental form.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
Mm-hmm. Similar, as the arrow strikes into the statue behind, they both fall to the ground, echoing throughout the chamber that you find yourself in.
Yep, I did my part.
I feel like we need to mention Jikar's special ability gives him advantage, which is really, really good for sharpshooter.
Yes.
Yeah, he might be holding on to it. It's also
Totally didn't forget about it.
it's also been about 4 months since he used the feature, so
Oh, maybe maybe he needed the reminder. I don't know.
yeah, yeah, maybe.
In my mind, it's like, oh yeah, the soul vision thing. But I keep forgetting it actually has more uses than that.
But with that said, anything else on your turn, Jakar?
No, I'm
Got
flying
more
over here.
uses than just eating hearts.
Yeah.
Why
With
would
that
you
said,
use it on anything except eating hearts? I don't understand.
Demi, over to you.
Yeah.
I'll say you
be-
both. I know you probably casted it at different times, different rounds. But I'll say you both have like 3 rounds left of the spiritual weapons.
I hope that's enough. I'll move it over, smack the guy with the spiritual weapon, and my my special ability is still up. It's 10 minutes, so I can still have my advantages as well.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. So spiritual weapon first.
19
19.
hits.
Alright, and we'll see if this guy can be hurt by fire or not.
6 points of damage. The firebolt goes off. A natural 20 is obviously going to hit. Roll your 4d10.
Not amazing. Not too bad.
22 points of damage. As the fire engulfs the air, it almost gets soaked up by it. But then there's like this mini explosion within the storm of wind. As it does so, it almost breaks apart into two storms, and then it sort of reconjoins itself. And it certainly looked like it hurt.
Alright. Good. That's it.
Alrighty, it is the air elemental's turn. And it is going to fly. And unfortunately, for Hifrin, is going to get engulfed by the storm again. Brenna, you will get an attack of opportunity as it flies over you and beyond you.
I'm gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
23 hits. For 12 points of damage. Nice. As the form of it begins to engulf you, Hifrin, I am going to need you to make a strength saving throw, please. Okay, that is not enough as the storm begins to have its way with you, essentially, dragging you from side to side. You take 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Ow.
And you're also flung 20 feet away in a random direction. Let's have a look here. You are flung northward 20 feet, and you are going to take another d6 worth of damage as you land upon the ground. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. No, wait, sorry. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whoa.
And then I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
It's a lot of saving throws, man.
And it does not look like I will be saving, and I'm knocked on my ass, I assume?
You are knocked prone and take another 3 points of bludgeoning.
Pain.
It's annoying.
It is then going to move ever so slightly to here. And then go to slam towards Brenna. The first attack being a 13, which I assume misses.
Yeah.
And then, wow, an 11. So both of those attacks miss as it strikes towards you. But Hifrin, you do all witness Hifrin as they just get flung up into the air and sort of fall to the ground as they try to get their footing. Unfortunately not able to as they slide across the ground a little bit. And with that said, Hifrin, it is your turn. You are prone, but still alive.
Yep, good enough. And then that spiritual weapon will come swinging out towards it, because I do know it's in range.
Mm-hmm. That is going to be a hit.
Yeah.
And that is going to be 8 points of damage as the form of the spiritual weapon strikes into it.
And then getting up and gonna move back 20 feet
Okay.
to this point here.
You do have to use half your movement to get up.
Yep, I know.
What's your movement
I
speed?
have 40. I have 40 movement total.
Oh, really?
What? You have...
No.
What?
Yeah, I am mobile.
Mobile.
I have the
Oh yeah,
mobile
of
feat.
course. Yeah.
Okay.
I took that a while. That was the first feat I took. Anyway, going to, I believe I can. Oh no, don't be doing that. And then I will just guiding. Sorry, not guiding. Radiant bolt it.
Alrighty.
If it hits 14, no.
A
probably
14 just misses as the radiant bolt strikes over it and beyond it.
misses. And onwards we go. To Brenna.
Yeah, Brenna, it is your turn as the vortex of air just begins to swirl around you and next to you. What do you wish to do?
I'm just wondering if I should rage or not. I don't want to have too much exhaustion. I'm
You
gonna
don't have
try.
to frenzy rage. You can normal
Yeah, you can
rage.
just normal rage and not get...
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait.
Yeah, you've got rage and then you've got frenzy rage.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah.
Frenzy
Yeah, then
costs
I'll-
then point, I assume.
Yes.
Normal rage.
Yeah, okay.
So you just rage.
And yeah, just normal plain ass, boring ass rage. Give a reckless attack.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So we attack. Roll again. That's better.
22 hits.
Plus 2 again, so that's
14 points of damage for the first one. It's still alive, but sort of as you cut away some of the vortex of air there, it's going to be another hit. 27 hits.
roll another. See if I get. Oh.
Oh,
whole point of
that
8.
is terrible.
Yeah.
8 points of damage for Brenner as the axe cuts into it once again. It's looking hurt as the sort of wind and clouds before you begin to sort of fall to the ground and falter.
Never gonna have a good as a round as last round as
No.
like 30 damage. No, never again.
Actually,
In
don't
one
use
hit.
it, yeah, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, but like
I guess you
roll-
can't shove this one anyway.
Yeah, that's why I didn't try it.
Kind of literally made out of wind.
Yeah.
And
What?
did just chuck me 20 feet.
I mean,
Uh,
technically, if you do a quad crit again, you could do 48 plus 4 plus 3,
Yeah, that's true.
which is 55.
It's just that, yeah, I have to use the shove and then get a natural 20. So
Anything else on your turn, Brenner?
no.
Alrighty, Jakar, as you fly above the battlefield here, you are going to have some difficulty attacking it, because now your torch is not nearby the enemy. Your torch being Hifrin.
Who?
Hifrin?
Sorry?
What?
Oh no, they would still be... The
Fine,
air
right.
elemental is just about inside. So never mind.
'cause I had
Ignore what I
40
just said.
range total.
Yeah.
20
Ignore
range,
what I just
20
said.
hit.
Yep. Jakar?
Okay. Gonna use sharpshooter.
Okay.
and try
I
and hit
would
it.
I would be concerned if you didn't. That brings it to a 14, which misses as the arrow once again strikes into the statue behind it.
So let's try that again.
Okay.
With great confidence.
Uh-huh. There you go. A 26 will hit. And that is 22 points of damage. How do you want to do this, Shakar?
And should shoot right through it, I guess.
It's just wind.
Yeah, you. I keep asking how you want to do this thing, and you're fighting literal air almost to a certain degree. As you shoot the arrow through the form of the cloud and wind. This time the arrow just doesn't stop on its trajectory, strikes into the statue behind it, but as it strikes through it, the storm and clouds just dissipate and blow off into the wind. And with that said, the light blue light that you saw begins to light up the rim of the bowl, the underneath of it, and once again you will see the doors begin to light the symbols in a similar fashion. And I'm just going to say, for the sake of things, your spiritual weapons aren't going to get to the next statue, so they're going to run out.
Yep.
That's fine.
Fair enough.
Hey, Shika, you mind putting water in the last one?
1 minute, please.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Brenna, your rage would run out.
Yeah. I have one more rage anyway, so.
Since I know what's going to happen, can I prepare an attack?
Sure.
I
Nothing
will
stopping
do
you.
that. I will prepare a firebolt at whatever comes out, or at the water thing that comes out there, and hope that it works.
Okay.
Just start the water
You know
starts
what?
to boil.
I will prepare a guiding bolt instead, just in case.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think it matters. But yeah, I'll prepare the guiding bolt.
Hifrin goes ahead and just does a Cure Wounds at 3rd level onto themselves.
Okay. Roll
first
your
level
healing.
guiding bolt.
Hopefully it does more than I want it to. 11. Alright. 4. Better than before.
Certainly true. So, who's got the job of pouring water into the bowl?
That's gonna be Shikari. He's the only one who can reach it, and Ifrin will also decide to, after seeing Demi ready a spell, they ready a Radiant Bolt.
Okay, I take my food bowl,
Okay. Yeah.
carry up some water.
You have to
I just
you have to scrape some of the leftover dirt that's in there, but yeah, you get a nice
That's
bowl of
fine.
water.
It would have been much funnier if you took your hands and just like slowly tried to fill it out.
I mean, I could put it in my beak.
Spit it out.
So yeah, as you go up and pour the water, this time a darker blue begins to illuminate the bottom of the bowl. Once again, the blue orb appears, and then all of a sudden, as it sort of implodes to a certain degree, as it shrinks inwards, and out of it, almost sort of projecting out of it, is this huge form of this ice golem elemental. Once again, I guess we'll get the attack of opportunities out first. So, Demi, if you want to roll your attack, and Hifrin as well, if you want to roll yours. Both hit. So
Damage.
that is 11 points of damage from the guiding bolt and 3 from the radiant bolt. I'm going to say that because you both held it and attacked at the same time, that the advantage of the guiding bolt is still active. So that as it lights up, it begins to glow on the ice form of this creature. With that said, I do need everyone to roll initiative. I can see Dimmy, you've already rolled, so everyone else, please.
Yeah.
Brenna, just waiting on you.
Oh, I thought I did. Oh.
Well,
Well,
you weren't just slow to roll in real life, you were slow to act in the game as well. Okay, with that said, it is the Ice Elemental's turn first. Actually, let's double check. What's Dimmy's dex?
14.
Okay, Dimmy, it is your turn first.
Hey. I have advantage anyway, so I'm gonna let somebody else take that, and I'll hold my firebolt until somebody takes the advantage.
Okay. So you hold your action with the firebolt in your hand, ready to loose. It is, as I say, the ice elemental's turn afterwards. He was just going to, first of all, attack towards Jakar, as he finds himself in an unfortunate position. Okay, he's going to attempt to encase you in ice. So Jakar, does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
You,
I don't think
You-
it does.
you take 14 points of cold damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please. As you are struck by the hand of this creature, and the ice begins to spread across your body, you sort of focus on your homeland, your warmer climates that you are used to, and the ice does not spread much further as the ice melts and you are not restrained or turned to ice. It is then just going to attack you normally with an ice claw after the fact. That is a 25 to hit, and that is another 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then that is its turn. Hifrin, over to you. You see your friend Jakar just get slammed twice with this ice and foam elemental. You see the ice begin to spread across Jakar's body, but he's able to sort of will it away to a certain degree. But Jakar is looking pretty bad as he flies before the element.
How hurt does he look?
Really
bad?
hurt. Yeah.
Okay, then that's going to be a... No options here, and unfortunately... Actually... Don't think... No, I can't do that. Actually, wait a minute. Far away am I? I will go ahead and... You're gonna have to get out of there somehow. Cast Shield of Faith on Jakar.
Okay.
Um,
That's a +2 to your AC, Jakar, so keep that in
Yep.
mind.
and then whip out my crossbow and fire it off towards this ice elemental.
Okay, roll your attack with advantage. Roll again, just in case.
One more. Nice. Alright.
Yes, so the 22 hits for 5 points of piercing damage. Once again, much like the other elemental that you struck with your mace, as the crossbow and the bolt specifically strike into it, it chips away some of the ice, but it does certainly not deal as much damage as you would expect. But just before you continue with the rest of your turn, with that said, Dimmy, that also triggers your firebolt if you want to use that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, this is quite interesting. Roll your 4d10, please. So 21 points of damage doubled to 42 points as the ice elemental is melted by the fire. It is still alive, but As Dimmy leashes his firebolt, it just melts through the foam as it begins to sort of just turn to water, and as it begins to pool in the bowl. It's looking hurt. But with that said, Hifrin, it is your turn still.
Yeah, Hifrin just shouts out towards Dimmy. They just shout, "Get out of there!" And
What?
To Jakar, you mean?
yeah, Jakar. Apologies. I am using my name, and I apologize. That's my BE.
No, it's okay.
Runs up towards Jakar and just shouts, "Get out of there! You should be a bit safer." And turn passes on.
Alrighty. That is, speaking of which, over to you, Jakar.
Okay, still almost dead.
It's hurt.
No, I'm talking about me.
Oh,
You are indeed pretty close.
yeah, you're not good.
I can't really heal you too much, so.
I think I'll use my action to disengage.
Okay, disengage is your action. You sort of
Dodge.
yeah, as you spin.
Reaction.
As you spin and sort of almost hug yourself with your own wing, as you spin and twirl away, you are freely able to move away without any regrets, shall we say.
That's just my normal movement then, right?
Yeah, it's your normal movement of 50 feet flying. Just, you don't get attack of opportunity against you.
I can't do anything as my bonus action, I think. No.
You could technically move your hunter's mark onto the ice elemental if you wanted to.
You'd have to roll 2 concentrations first.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot about that. Roll a Constitution saving throw. I think you only need to roll. Never mind. Good timing. You cannot use your bonus action to move the hunter's mark. You could, however, cast it again if you've got the spell slot.
I do, but let's wait.
Okay.
Okay, we got it.
Brenna, over to you. It is out of your reach as it stands still in the bowl that it was conjured upon.
I'm gonna rage and then ready attack until when it gets into reach.
Okay.
If/when.
Yeah, That's my entire turn. I can't do anything else.
Yeah, fair enough. Back to the beginning of the round. Dimmy, over to you. The silent firebolt comes out of the darkness. 9 doubles to 18 as the fire once again strikes into the form and continues to melt away just entire parts of this creature.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be a water elemental, so I wasn't
Yeah.
sure fire's gonna be good.
I was smiling to myself when you said that you were going to hold a firebolt and then you second-guessed yourself.
Alright, that's it.
Alrighty. It is the Ice Elemental's turn, who's going to dive off. So, Brenna, you are going to get your attack of opportunity.
Whoa. Oh.
A 13 misses as the Great Axe comes down, strikes into the form of the Ice Elemental as it just takes the hit, and it is going to slam down towards you and attempt to encase you in ice. That is a dirty 20 to hit, and that is 21 points of cold damage.
Jesus.
And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, which you do have advantage on.
Yeah, okay. Oh. What?
Neither help, though, as you become restrained as the ice begins to spread across your body.
Man.
Just as a note, restrained creature, your speed becomes 0, and you cannot benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attacks have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
That was the wrong save, by the way, but I don't know if it matters.
Oh yeah, that's a deck save.
It should have
Oh.
been a
On save, right?
13,
Yeah,
I guess.
it's. I can roll again.
Actually, it
No,
should have
we've
been
got
a.
we've got the dice rolls.
Yeah. It's
+6
+7 on my
+7
phone.
+1. So 14.
14. "14 just saves as we glimpse into the many threads of possibility as fate works in curious ways. You are not encased in ice, and you are not restrained."
I'm sorry.
But with that said, it is going to come at you with its Ice Claw.
Yeah.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And that is 25 points of slashing damage. That is obviously reduced to 12.
You reduced to have 1 HP left.
Oh, good job you raged.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is over to Hifrin.
Alrighty, and just horrid spell slots right now, so we're just gonna have to, once again, fire off a Radiant Bolt at this thing. There's not much I can do.
Hey, natural 20 for a total of 10 radiant. As the bolt strikes into it, it falls back slightly, collects itself as parts of it have just melted away, have been sort of chipped away, and it just seems to be in a difficult position at the moment. Anything else on your turn, Hifrin?
Not much I can do. I do not believe I could transfer my shield.
No.
Nope, kind of figures. Then we're gonna have to continue on forward because there's not much else I can do, and on top of that, I don't want to go too far away from Brenna.
Alrighty. Jakar, over to you. You've now collected yourself, you've sort of gotten out the way of danger for the most part. What do you want to do?
I am gonna use sharpshooter for shooting,
Alrighty.
but I'll mark him as a favorite foe.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
I think you do that when you hit, but yeah.
The first arrow misses as it flies over into the ground.
Next attack, same thing.
Oh dear. The second one misses too as the arrows fall to the wayward.
Let's move a bit further back.
Okay. The further back you get, the easier the target becomes to hit. I understand the logic.
I gotta use the full potential of my sharpshooter.
Yeah. With that said, Brenna, over to you.
I'm gonna shove it if it, yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
push it 10 feet. And I'm gonna go up to it and attack 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
With advantage, isn't it? What? No.
No.
No, it isn't.
First one misses.
Oh.
And the second one misses as well. As your 2 attacks go wayward.
You can attack with advantage if you say it's reckless, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you gotta tell me though. You can't say it after.
Yeah,
the fact.
I know. I just forgot.
It's all good.
Yep. Woo!
Is
That's
that
my
it?
turn.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Demi, over to you. The silent fireballs come out of the darkness for 14 points of fire damage once again as the parts of the elemental form begins to melt away. It is still alive and still able to hold itself up just about.
And shit. Well, I don't think a healing word is gonna help at this point.
No, I don't think so either. The reason I'm staying close by.
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty.
I mean, I could have rolled a little better on the damage, I guess.
Yeah, the damage is rough. That was poor.
Yeah.
But with that said, once again, as it comes in to strike towards you, Brenna, that is a 24 to hit. Brenna,
Yep.
does a 24 hit?
No.
Okay. That is 23 points of cold damage
Yeah, I'm down.
as Brenna falls to the ground, unconscious.
Oh shit.
Still roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please, with advantage.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll the correct one now.
Yeah, it does help.
Oh!
It definitely helps. Definitely helps to roll the correct one.
Once again, you see the form of Brenna begin to turn to ice, but the body, still beating, still breathing, wills it away. It is, however, going to slam down with its second attack towards Brenna.
Oh no.
Does an 18 hit you, Brenna? Brenna?
Yeah, it does.
That is 2 death saving throws to Brenna. Failed death saving throws.
Yeah.
As the form of the ice elemental just slams down onto the body. The earth beneath Brenna's body cracks and dents as the fist lifts up. And it is going to charge towards... let me check its movement speed first, actually. Okay. It's still going to do so. It's going to begin its charge towards Hifrin. Cannot get to you in with its movement, but is certainly imposed itself between you and Brenna. And speaking of which, Hifrin, it is your turn.
Might get close, but it doesn't mean my friends won't get healed. You'll feel better, Brenna, I promise. And healing word goes off at... I'm gonna keep it first level for now to stabilize you.
Okay,
Okay.
roll your healing.
I take it.
5 points of healing. Brenna, you are no longer unconscious. Nor are you raging, I believe.
Yeah.
And you are prone.
Yeah.
Then with 40 feet movement, we are running the fuck away. Brenna's
Fair.
up. It's fine. And don't think I can radiant bolt it.
Alrighty, as you heal your friend and
Can
retreat.
radiant bolt it.
Can I or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can?
Because
Okay.
it's a cantrip.
Okay, yeah. Then we are 100% doing that after running away.
Alright, as you retreat and fire off the radiant bolt, it sort of looks at you and as it roars.
Oi.
The radiant bolt strikes wayward and wide as the ice elemental is able to just stand there and the attack misses.
Running makes things hard. I'm sorry.
With that said, Jakar, as you witness your friend not only get slammed into the earth and knocked unconscious and nearly killed, you also see them healed and brought back to life. It is your turn, and you have your target in your eye.
Okay. I'll use my soul and fight ability.
Okay.
I can, when I do that, I can still favor foe him, right? If I actually hit.
You can still what, sorry?
Use my favorite foe on him. mark
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Can't see why not.
Okay. I'll cast Sharpshooter as well. And try and hit him.
Okay.
I have advantage, right?
Yeah.
You do.
Yep, but 19 hit.
19 hits. As a note, as you look upon the soul of this being, this creature is an extension. You see the connection to the statue, almost tethered and threaded from the elemental form that represents it. And as you look at it, it's almost as if it's drawing the soul from the elemental into the bowl. You get a sense of goodness, kindness, protection from it. But with that said, a 24 does hit. So roll your damage for me, please.
Don't you get
That
a
is-
D6?
No, that's
No.
for my hunter's mark.
So that is 19 points of damage. As the arrow slams into it, it stumbles and holds itself up with one of its fists as it looks towards you. It is on death's door, as parts of it is melting away, chipped away, chunks of it is missing or lost. What do you wish to do, Shakar?
Kill it.
Okay. Roll your second attack then.
Wow.
This one's over with advantage as well, right?
Yeah.
If it will let me.
Not seem to be wanting to roll with advantage today at all.
Yeah. Regardless of what happens here, you are going to kill it, as it was on its literally last bit of health. How do you want to do this one, Jakar?
Every one of them.
Taking all the kills.
Yeah.
Cleaning up.
Yeah, just shatter it.
Okay. As the arrow makes contact, it doesn't pierce it, it doesn't pass through it, it doesn't take a chunk out of it. As soon as it hits it, it's like hitting glass, as it just as it echoes throughout the hall, and it just crumbles to the ground. That is another elemental form taken care of. And as the bowl begins to glow with a darkened blue light, the doors begin to light as the elemental wisps of air, fire, earth, and water begin to interweave and move amongst each other and light up. Both doors rise and rise, leaving a doorway of maybe 30 feet high open for you to enter through.
Can I see anything past that?
It is dark and it sort of winds and zigzags. You can't see very far into the doorway, but it does look like a sort of cavern hallway that, as I say, zigzags and is difficult to see down.
And doorway are we taken?
I suggest we perhaps take some time at the least.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, are we thinking it could take like a short rest or something?
Yeah. It won't help.
please.
It won't help our spell slot situation, but at least you'll be healthy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we should do that. Take a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all take an hour to rest again, see to your wounds. Is there anything anyone is wanting to do or speak about or talk to anyone during this hour-long rest?
I think I don't really need to patch myself up, so I'll be on the lookout
Okay.
in case something does come out of those doors.
What's your passive perception, Dimmy?
Oh,
Well, I'm actively doing that, but
Okay,
roll
yeah,
on-
passive
roll a
perception
perception,
is-
sorry. Yeah.
I rolled on D&D Beyond
What?
for some reason.
Rolled what?
my hit die.
That's alright.
Just add them. Yeah, just fix it. By
Oh, 23. As you sort of keep an eye out, keep an ear out, you hear, after it's more so further into the rest that you begin to hear it. It's not the initial part. Maybe he's 30 minutes into it, and beyond that, you hear a very distant
like a heart.
somewhat.
Heartbeat.
There's something beating in there. Doesn't sound very good, to be honest.
Well, then
I
I
don't know.
guess we should get ready for whatever may come.
Yeah, it's fine. I still have 2 third-level slots to resurrect 2 of you.
Oh,
I'm not out of this yet either. Don't worry about it. I got.
Just make sure I don't get caught.
Don't worry. You're my first target.
you always stand so far behind, so it's fine.
Yeah, that really worked with the fire elemental.
Well, I mean, we didn't know
I
what was
stand far
coming.
behind for a reason.
Yes, you do.
So, which way are we going?
Uh,
I don't know. Left or
we
right.
don't go to the same place, to be honest, so we might flip a
Yeah.
coin.
Does it matter?
Maybe.
Like-
I don't know.
Why don't
not.
we try the first one? Or first one, the left one. Just
Wanna
say it.
flip a coin then?
Flip a coin
Uh,
then. Do that.
I have an idea.
Alright, go on.
Jakar, can I see 2 of your arrows?
Sure. Go ahead.
Hifrin takes both of them, casts light on both of them, shoot one down each hallway.
Okay.
Just to clarify, you will shoot a
cantrip.
wall. No, I know.
Yeah.
You will shoot a wall.
Okay.
The as you were to enter the doorway, it turns and winds. You would have to travel further down to see any straight line of sight.
Alright. 1 for left, 2 for right.
Left then.
Check that
Yep.
one first, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you pass beyond the door ahead, you notice very quickly that about 40 feet up in the air, hugging the...
I'm sorry.
A strange laugh echoes throughout the cave. It's really weird. No, as you enter through the doorway, maybe it's 40 feet up in the air, hugging the sort of ceiling of this cave, is a metallic pipe, and it seems to be leading from above the door. You didn't see any pipes in the other room, but nevertheless it's sort of attached to above the door, and travels throughout this cave and this tunnel.
That beating sound, does it sound like it's coming from these pipes at all, or is that not something we can tell?
No, it's not coming from the pipes. Roll a perception check.
Whoa.
You're unable to
can't tell.
determine direction, but it's certainly not coming from the pipes. For you, and given where you are at the moment, it almost seems omnipresent.
Well, that's not ominous. At all.
I think we should just go for it. Like,
Screw it.
save the time. Wanted something for us. The elementals would probably just do like, I don't know, test us. I don't know. And
I mean,
I don't see why there's more danger further in.
yeah. Still, be on guard, yeah? I'm gonna see if I can see anything. And Hifrin activates their ability.
Okay.
Just kind of closing their eyes and opening them back up. See what we can see.
As you take a moment, there is a distinct lack of soul and movement in this area, or should I say,
No fish?
no fish, no fish. But what does stand out to you, after a moment of just sort of looking around, is that there seemingly is a flow of something through the pipes. It stands out to you because it is a lot of fish traveling through the pipework that travel in the direction towards the mystery, the direction you have not been.
And then turning around to look at the statues, does anything weird look about them at all? Anything different?
The
than
balls,
I had already seen?
the balls ignite with a light that is more exaggerated than the one that they presented just via your usual sight. But other than that,
just brighter than normal then?
yeah.
Alright. Alright, well I think we should go down this way. You know how I'm always talking about those fish?
Hmm?
They seem to like
Find
these
the
pipes.
fish.
Let's,
So
screw it.
the
And
the
Hippen
fish are
starts walking
going
on-
down the pipes towards where we're going.
Yep.
Adam, what would I know about the ethereal plane and said fish? Don't imagine much.
No. Roll an Arcana check.
All right.
Arcana.
Well,
Ooh.
it is magic. Ish.
Not very good at that.
You do not know much. Your only association is planes work a little bit differently in my world, and there's some crossover in terms of things. I will mention the plane Mori to you, and that word will mean not much unless you know its
Alright.
actual meaning in real life. But otherwise, it is basically the plane of souls. But that is... You don't know anything about fish or anything specific like that.
I got it. I hope they're not eating all the fish. I'll follow.
Me too. And Hiffen leads the charge into this thing,
Okay.
following those pipes and
Do
the
you-
fish.
Do you have a light? Because it is pitch black. in this.
Well, light lasts for an hour and it's
Mhm.
cast on a mace, so it's still shining.
I would remind
I
you
can-
that you've taken 2 short rests. So
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, never mind. Then we gotta
But it's-
recast it on
yeah.
the thingy.
it's a cantrip. it was more just to establish whether you were
Yeah, true.
whether you had a light
Honestly,
at
it
all.
would probably be a constant thing, making sure it's constantly there so we have light. After all, we did not light those braziers.
Okay. You travel down the tunnel, continuing to follow the metallic pipes, and it's only one way. It dips and dives and winds around, but it never falters from its path. There's no alternate path. There's no turn off or any confusion of which direction you are going. You are traveling throughout this tunnel.
I mean, Hiffen's following the fish.
Mhm.
How long does it last?
About 30 minutes into the travel, you are still traveling the tunnel. And I will say at
Shit.
this point, you've all established there seems to be a slight, not a big decline, just enough that you're able to determine that there is a decline at all. But you are descending slowly but surely. What do
I
you
hope
wish to do?
this doesn't go all the way to the bottom of these mountains. That would take a while.
The entrance.
I agree.
I know.
On
we have
how
to
we're
go.
gonna get out? Damn.
Well, but we've
climbing all
committed
that
this
way.
far. We're not turning around. We've been walking for half an hour.
We did open the door. Maybe that's enough.
I don't know. I feel like if there really was something, then maybe the Titan would have spoken to us by now.
Seems to be
If the doors
something.
were enough, I feel like something would have happened.
Alright, alright.
I don't know.
I'm just complaining.
The fish are still following these pipes, right? Assuming.
Okay, what are you wanting to do? Are you continuing?
If
Yeah.
the fish are there, Hiffrin keeps walking.
Yeah. They are indeed, and as you continue to travel, it is maybe another. I guess you tell me how long are you willing to travel down this tunnel? I don't want to assume that you've traveled X amount.
Till near the end of an hour, I'd say.
Okay.
You guys go with that?
I would
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
probably manage a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a hallway. What can happen here?
Wow, brave. Okay.
Huh.
Hey, don't challenge them like that.
As Hifrin, as you begin to lead the to lead the way, sort of lighting up the cave, it does begin to narrow slightly. These are no longer the great 30-40 foot high tunnels. These are more now 15 foot high as it began to shrink down. The beating that you all heard earlier beginning to get closer. As you get to that hour point, it's almost like knocking on your own chest. And it just continues persisting consistently.
The real question is, once we find that heart or whatever it is, are we gonna kill it?
If it wants to kill
I-
us.
I don't.
But I don't know. Maybe it'll be the
I-
Titan.
But like, this indicates that we're going the right way, so we should. Just
Yeah,
continue.
probably.
Yeah.
I agree. Let's keep going, yeah?
Yes.
Alright. And then Hiffrin recasts light,
Mhm.
because it's getting near that hour mark.
And after another sorry, did I cut someone off there?
Nope.
Alright. After another maybe 20 minutes or so, you finally see the tunnel that you've been following all this time, nigh on and nearly an hour and a half of walking, begins to open up.
So have large pipes.
They are. If you imagine they're much higher up than where your
Yeah.
heads are. But yeah,
Probably like running against a roof or something. the ceiling
Exactly.
of the-
exactly.
Well, we continue,
Keep
right?
this train moving then. Hiffrin keeps on going forward.
As you enter the main hall, I just want to pause it there real quick.
Nah.
As you enter, you see a very dull glow.
Yeah. I think I should
Car can't see anything.
get a torch first.
Yeah, well, we have light, but
You might want to just move some. Yeah.
Let me just make sure Hifrin's light is set up.
Almost definitely, yeah.
It's not, so bear with me. There we go. Okay. Hopefully you can see now, Jakar. It is based on Hifrin's location though. So yeah, as you turn that corner, you see where the pipes are leading to is into a beating heart that sits upon a platform. This platform has been torn and cracked. There are cracks into the earth that's sort of spiral and tear away into the distance. But out of this heart that beats, and to describe the heart, it is green and yellow. It looks ill and poisoned and plagued. There are these crystals jutting out. What do you wish to do?
Oh, this is messed up.
This messed up ain't even begin to describe it, my friend.
Looks like a
Keep
platter.
on moving forward.
The other pipe also feeding fish in, or is it?
I don't know. I can't see anymore.
But,
You
like,
do that again?
Okay.
it's probably just from the other door, maybe.
Well,
Everyone
the
takes a
question
breath,
is
closes
it
their eyes and reactivates their ability.
Okay.
See if we can see anything new.
As you open your eyes, you see both pipes are certainly feeding this heart with whatever those fish represent. And the heart itself, almost as if it's feeding on them to survive.
This is disturbing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Everyone just like shuddering at something that y'all can't see. Clearly very just confused and disturbed by whatever the hell is going on here.
just edge a little bit close and
We'll
Try
go
to-
check out.
try to
this.
look at it. I don't really have any spells that can help. Don't have detect magic.
As you approach, there is and it's probably the smell that you would have been able to smell as soon as you entered the chamber, but certainly as you get this close, there is a smell of necrotic flesh. And as you look at the heart, it's, as I say, it looks sick, it looks ill, it looks plagued in some fashion. And you surmise that the smell is indeed coming from this heart, this organic, gigantic heart.
Can I go check out this thing?
Brenner, as you approach the door, you see a hooded figure. A male, it seems, though it's certainly not possible to determine from the appearance. The face is nondescript. There is no details on the face whatsoever, but they are hooded. They have their hand reaching out, palm up, as if waiting to accept something.
Is that crystal on the heart the same crystal in the crystal lands? Or the statues that we saw in the cave?
These crystals do not seem to share the humanoid shape of those crystals that you saw within the caves, but they do share qualities of the crystals that you saw scattered across the crystal lands. Same color, same feel to them as you look at them. A dim
I'm gonna
glow.
walk up to the door, and I'm gonna take that one piece of crystal I got from the crystal land and place it in his hand. Oh my god.
I'll giggle, madam. This isn't spooky at all.
As you place the crystal on the hand, it disintegrates.
Oh,
It turns to a grey, blackened dust in the hand. Deathly in appearance, and it just dusts away from the hand. It falls to the ground.
Either that
Don't
was
touch
not
the
what we're
hand.
supposed to put there,
yeah, but
or
don't touch the hand there. Okay, don't please.
I
please.
mean,
Can
Stay
anyone
away.
check it out?
can you?
If it's
I'll-
cursed
I'll,
or
I'll put a silver coin in the hand.
A similar experience. As you put it on, it turns to dust, this sort of black, grey dust, and it pours from the hand of the individual. I
As
want
always.
Brenner and Dimmy to roll religion checks, please.
Religion check.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
at least somewhat good at that.
I'm
Everyone
I'm
is also
super good at that
this
one.
thing, see if their eyes can see anything that the others can't.
You see, once again, a distinct emptiness towards this door. To touch upon the religion checks, Dimmy, you determine this to be the depiction of Galda, the Requisite. Some would define as the required god of death. They are a shepherd. They shepherd those who have died to where they belong, whether it be beside their worshipped god, or the hells that they are doomed to be living in for the rest of their days.
All right. Oh, that's the death god, guys.
That's death. It's dead. Man.
And
Why is it on a door?
oh, maybe that's where you go when you die. I don't
I
know.
mean, kind of a weird spot to put it.
Hiffen heads back over to the heart and looks at it. Is there any any way that could probably walk around it actually, and then maybe like go all the way around kind of thing, step over this crack if possible, and then like go like that way?
Yeah, you can make your way
Yeah.
around.
Alright.
As you say, you'll have to step over the cracks, and as you step over it, it's just darkness.
Not screwing with that. Continues on moving
Uh-huh.
and heads down this way, trying to see if there's anything around, anything else.
The cavern walls are littered with dust and stone and nothing.
Is there a possibility that I can see or ascertain what the heart is for?
I mean,
Roll a medicine check.
Oh, medicine.
I'm really good at that.
Oh.
What is it with your natural ones when rolling with disadvantage?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah, it's 10% to roll a 1 at disadvantage.
know. Okay.
hey,
You have-
Do you think I could learn something if I ate a piece?
Oh no,
I
don't
don't
do
think
that.
that would be a good
It's
idea.
sick, man.
Be kind of necrotic.
What?
I'll be fine.
What?
I've seen him eat worse.
Hij is onder mij.
Oh. Angry in the background.
Do you wish to eat the heart, Jakar?
Yes.
No!
Oh no.
Just take a little bite, like cake
I take out my small bowl.
Okay.
filled with dirt and water.
Try and cut a piece off.
Okay. So you're just going in there with like a knife or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a strength check for me, please. As you begin to cut away at the heart, it's like rubber. The knife does not tear through it. You are unable to cut any piece from the
Oh.
heart.
Since that doesn't work, I'll just bite into it.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
You could have tried your side first, but
I was actually gonna say Hiffen would also maybe see if they can make a check on it too.
Okay. Heffron, roll a medicine check, first of all.
Yep.
What are you trying to determine, actually, first of all?
Just what the hell it is, like how dead it is, I guess.
Okay. Certainly not
bad
dead.
it
It
is.
is slowly pumping. As you look over it, you believe that something has specifically placed the crystals there to ensure its survival in its current state. But what it requires is restoration. Healing. And as you look over it, and there is quite a sorrowness, you imagine it must do something. It's beating. It must allow something to live. And out the corner of your eye, you just see Jakar just throw his beak into it. Jakar, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw first of all. Okay. As you pierce your beak into it and take a little snack of the heart, you are hit with an image. I'm going to take you into the secrets.
spooky.
Jakar.
Yes.
The vision that you see, the image that you see, are of this serpent-like creature slithering through the air, made of bone, almost draconic in its nature, but not dragon like we would know, as in with these huge wings and claws. This is, if you know sort of Eastern dragons, how they're more sort of serpent in their look and appearance. That's what this looks like. It's more of an incredibly large snake with legs, but this is just bone, no skin, no scale to it, just bone. And it slithers through the air, and the land that it slithers over is jungle, but it's not home. It is not your jungle. A different one. And there's a bright light that is blinding. And it comes from a mountain. And this mountain looks almost like a maw of a gigantic beast, as two peaks reach out either side, and the light is coming from the center of it. And as the slithering serpent dragon flies away from the light, your eye is drawn off into the distance. To the east of where you are, to your right, you see the form of Axia. The form of the fire titan that you saw a statue of. To the east, but this is more to the southeast. You see the form of Therum, the stone titan. To the north, the form of a giant storm, and the form of Horror, the air titan. And to the northeast, Sallow, the form of the ice and water titan.
So similar to the previous room, I guess.
Similar,
But the actual titans.
but they are actual titans, and they are recognizable from a great distance. These creatures are the biggest things you have ever seen, bigger than any mountain, bigger than any body of water. I also need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Okay. Let us go back into the other room.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello?
For a moment, as you witness Jakar bite into the heart, Jakar has little to no control over his physical form.
Oh shit.
He begins to hover up into the air as his body flinches and tenses and convulses, the wings holding him aloft after maybe it's a minute. During that time, is anyone wanting to do anything as Shakar is just held aloft in the air for this entire minute?
Did you say he's convulsing or he's just like
Yeah.
chilling out?
Maybe
Does
we
does
would
not look
do
comfortable.
something about that.
How far
I-
did you
I-
say it was? How far?
He's only maybe a few feet off the ground.
Grab him? I don't know. I'm gonna try something really quick though, and then Hifrin very gently lays her hand on the heart and says, "It's probably not gonna do anything, but," and then casts Cure Wounds at first level onto it.
Okay, roll your healing.
If this does anything.
And roll a wisdom saving throw, please. As you
Oh,
touch the heart, the area in which Hifrin touches becomes more alive. The plague, the rot, the necrotic poison look to it diminishes slightly. But Hifrin and their body begins to react in a similar fashion to Jakar's. Hifrin, the healing goes off. But you cannot let go. As you shake and tense.
Is your friend holding your hand on the heart still?
They are, yes.
I'm gonna try to mage hand that away.
Okay. Huh. Does the mage hand get a bonus to like strength checks at all? Or no?
Oh, it doesn't really have any strength, I think.
No.
But
Just roll
if
a.
it's not,
I was gonna say, just roll a like an Arcana check, basically.
oh yeah, that's gonna go well.
Can I see if I can jump up and grab Jakar's foot and stuff to pull him down?
Yeah, you can also roll a strength check for me. Dimmy, as you manipulate the mage hand, you are able to pry away a couple of the fingers of Hifrin, but they are persistent on keeping hold.
Are they able to speak? Am I able to speak at all, or no?
No.
I'm assuming no. Okay. Just very clearly.
Let's see.
Brenna, as you try and just jump up and grab Jakar, you try to pull Jakar down, but almost as if a strength exceeding what you would ever expect of Jakar, just able to brush you off.
Is the other than like being paralyzed? Do they turn like more rotten or anything?
No, nothing like that.
Do they just look completely normal? Other
They
than...
just seem to be having a physical, almost aggressive reaction to this heart.
I don't think we should be touching that. Hifrin is wearing like heavy armor and
Yes.
quite a lot of clothes. Maybe we can try to yank Hifrin free.
Yeah, I can try. I'm gonna grab the
I'll-
armor of Hifrin and try to pull.
Okay?
I'll try to assist
Okay.
with my mage hand.
Roll.
Do I
roll.
get to do just like a straight check then?
Roll a strength check. I'm not sure I'm giving advantage for the mage hand.
No, yeah, but
For a
like,
strength check.
okay, so normal disadvantage.
Just normal
What
disadvantage.
happens to Brenna when she tries, I'll help properly.
Okay. Brenna grabs a hold of Hifrin and does not seem to be reacting in any way.
Alright.
Sorry,
help
Brenna seems
properly.
to be alright. Okay, so Brenna, as you grab a hold of Hifrin and try to grab them away from the heart, you can roll your strength check, just a flat roll, no disadvantage, no advantage.
Ooh, come on. Okay, that's not bad.
You pull on Hifrin and try and pull them away from the heart. It's taking all of your might as you pull and pull. And eventually, after 10 seconds of pulling, just straight pulling, you're able to pull them loose of the heart. Hifrin falls onto you, Brenna, as you fall back and Dimmy falls back, and you all just fall back.
Get off!
At which point, Jakar falls limp to the ground. And Hifrin, who is now sprawled out over you, Brenna, and as Dimmy sort of scurries away quickly to get out of the way,
Are they alive?
Hifrin is limp over you, either unconscious or dead. And that is where we'll pick up next week.
Oh fuck! Man.
God.
Can we at least medicine check them?
Nope.
Oh
Fuck.
man.
Oh, that's gonna be sad
This is
for
what I
them.
get for touching things.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
it
listen.
wasn't clear enough when
Yeah.
after Jacob did it.
I'm gonna have to listen back to what Adam said. I've made some notes, but
Yeah, well, the VOD will be there if you need to listen back to it.
quite a lot of interesting stuff.
Oh man. By the way, the laughter, that was my brother, and he said right before he left, he said, "Hope you lose."
Wow.
Wow.
Fortunately for you, there is no losing in D&D, because playing is winning.
You control a new character. It's fine. It's fine.
exactly. Cool,
Oh,
cool.
oh my god, now I'm very excited for next.
This is very exciting. This is very
Yeah, we're
exciting.
gonna have 2 new party members.
Some more cheese, nice. Safe than a dairy farm.
Oh,
Can't wait to meet the 2 new party
random-
members we're gonna have.
2 people
Oh, we-
in this cave just...
Yeah, it's weird. They're just
Yeah.
hiding behind the door there. It's really
Yeah,
strange.
they just stumbled in through the other tunnel. Oh yeah, that let us in.
Wait,
I don't know why.
Confused what?
He's joking that Hifrin and Jakar are dead, and you're gonna have to re-roll new characters.
Ow. That went right over my head.
Probably gonna make a vegetarian.
Oh,
Hey, don't make fun of me for that.
No, I think Jakar is making a vegetarian, and his new character is gonna be a vegetarian.
Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna be a carnivore.
oh shit.
I'll
um,
eat.
Well,
good stuff, man. Good job, everyone. Handled the onslaught of elementals very well. Good job.
yeah, actually.
I just need
Yeah,
to
good
take.
job we didn't have the great idea to activate them all at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was wondering if
That's
that
true.
was going to be the idea. I was like, oh, this could get messy.
Oh yeah, it almost did.
Yeah. Don't be suspicious. I just need to take note of the in-game date for some particular reasons on my Olvanian calendar. Don't worry.
Oh.
Be
Hmm.
suspicious. Be suspicious.
Well, I'm gonna leave. I'm very excited for the next session.
Same. Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been leaving it on cliffhangers, like
Yeah,
3
yeah,
times in a
you
row.
really like your cliffhangers, Adam. You
Eh.
really like your cliffhangers.
I've got to have you all coming back some way. So
Yeah.
that's the
Oh,
best,
yeah,
cheapest way.
As if we were leaving.
Absolutely. Company's more than enough.
Well, anyways, goodbye. It
Alright.
was fun.
Yes.
See you guys until next week.
Yeah. Speak to you all later.
Bye bye.
Are you still here, Adam? You got a couple minutes?
I've got a couple of minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to check. I'm just rereading the ability. Did you nerf my ability?
I don't think I've touched it.
The disadvantage from if attacking from the light now says it can only be once per turn.
Yes. Oh, yes. I did that a while ago. You know, when we discussed the, what was it called? Because you were doing it with,
Twin spell.
huh?
I did it with twin spell.
Yes.
I mean, twin spell is a limited resource as well. But,
Yeah.
advantage
Advantage is pretty strong though.
That's disadvantage on the next attack.
Disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah, and like it Is it meant to be disadvantage on all of its attacks or just one attack? And like multi-attack pretty much negates it anyway.
I believe it was on the next attack.
Yeah, it says on next attack. Yeah. I mean that's fine. It's just I'm probably never gonna use it in this state because, well, unless I absolutely can't get the darkness thing.
You say
Because,
that you're
like-
never going to use it, but it's only ever going to be a benefit. I need to balance certain
know.
things, so that's
No,
that might change,
uh,
but I need to. If you're not going to use it, then I can't determine whether it needs to be changed.
well.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
that's the nature of like homebrew stuff, is that I need to know how it works in like a fight.
Yeah, so let me explain. I can use it sometimes, no problem. But basically, with this ability, the weakness is that if a monster has multi-attack, it's significantly weaker.
Sure.
And that's all the powerful monsters. So and they can't be affected twice anyway. So being able to like split it with something like Eldritch Blast or Twin Spell only really affects weak monsters with one attack anyway. That's basically what I mean by it. It's not, maybe it's fine, but I don't mind, right? It's just.
I mean, I'll have a little
like
think.
yeah.
The if I was to give an example, like if you use that on the ice monster thing, its first attack was always the ice encasement or whatever it was called. Giving it a disadvantage on that would be pretty big, even if
No,
it was just
that's
one
correct.
attack.
That's right, but that's still one monster, and like being able to twin it to another one didn't even happen in that fight. And we're basically talking about the fact that, but what I'm talking about is that taking effect once per turn doesn't make it stronger against the big guy. It makes it only stronger against a lot of guys.
So I think the reason I changed it was because of the fight before you went into the
Yeah.
when you were holding your action.
But that still works because if I hold my action, it's a different turn. Then you need to write once per round.
Once per round, maybe. Yeah.
But that's also like, I mean, if I want to hold my, if I want to hold my action to give one disadvantage, I don't know. Usually, so it's similar to sneak attack, right? It's once per turn you can have a sneak attack, but if you hold your action, you get 2 sneak attacks.
Sure.
So I don't know. Well, I mean, if you want to prevent that, you need to make it once per round. Whereas, yeah, right now it just prevents putting it on 2 things with the twin spell or with like, the whatever Eldritch Blast if I ever get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I can't. Again, it was so long ago when I changed it. I feel like, anyways, I thought I changed it a while ago. I can't remember changing
I only noticed now.
it.
And there is also another thing. So I just wanted to check if you meant it, but there's another thing with it. I think I might have been using it not as it's written, in the sense that the way it's written, I can only teleport out of a pillar of light to dim light to darkness.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me get it.
So it says while standing in the pillar, I can either teleport to another pillar or to dim light to darkness. Whereas I was using it as
Oh yeah, you were teleporting to the
out
pillars,
of
weren't
light, or well, no, I can teleport to pillars. I wasn't. So the thing that I was not doing is it says while standing in this pillar,
Mhm.
you can teleport. Whereas I was doing while standing in a pillar or in darkness, I can teleport to a pillar of darkness. If that makes sense. So I wasn't always putting a pillar on myself before doing a teleport.
Okay, I get you.
And that was quite strong for sneaking around and being able to teleport. And also, of course, you have it that summoning the pillar is a bonus action, which is fine, because I can then do a free teleport.
Let's have a look.
Essentially, it's a bonus action teleport.
I also wanted to mention something to you, Adam, but because like I remember we said we want to kind of try and keep it between just us two, and I would like to do that,
Okay.
but also I don't want to take up too much of your time. After all, I know it's like what, like 9 o'clock over there right now for you, and you know
Yeah.
it's pretty late.
Uh,
I'm sure you need to sleep and stuff. I don't.
2 minutes. I think in regards to the pillar thing, I'm gonna have to have a think about this feature in particular. I'm just gonna make a note because I want to make sure that it's still enjoyable for you and that you're still gonna get use out of it. But also it's the kind of thing that could, much like with all of them really, especially the ones that can be used in combat, like Brenna's is really strong as well. I just want to.
If Brenna was using hers on every single round, that would be a lot of temp HP and a lot of damage. But Brenna just is not using it.
I mean, to be fair, I mean it doesn't it wouldn't stack the temp HP, but I get.
Yeah,
what you mean.
but still, 12 HP per round is for free.
Yeah. Okay. Let me. I'm just gonna put a note on my phone. Because I didn't really think twice, when you were teleporting around.
Yeah, I kind of realized it at some point later.
Yeah.
And
well, I
didn't
wasn't
even use it after.
To be honest, I wasn't sat there thinking, oh, this is. I mean, it is strong, but I wasn't thinking, oh, this is stronger than I wanted it or expected it to be. So I wonder if maybe I even care about you having to stand in one of these pillars of light, or whether you have to. Yeah, I don't know. But I'll have a little think, and maybe I'll hit you up tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah,
and we'll have a little chat.
The reason why, no problem. The reason I got it wrong was because, I think Shadow Sorcerer can just teleport from darkness.
Yeah,
to
no,
darkness.
That makes sense. Yeah. Which is usually if I'm doing something like this, I'll draw from things that already exist, like that, and the Shadow Monk and stuff like that, how they can jump in and out of darkness as well. So I think I'd be more inclined to lean towards something like that rather than having it too complicated.
Yeah, no problem. I'm absolutely fine with it. I just wanted to